house building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-Class, that's just a start. It can plenty things kind of life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, it's chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalists flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no way if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell the shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas.
You can't even sit in peace, 'cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to. from inside. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, waste your time. Tell me honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna waste your time, waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure if you got time to waste. Waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm taking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-Class, that's just a start. It can plenty things kind of life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalists flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure if you got time to waste. Waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, my tape froze us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
What up? It's your boy Papa Pimp, man. I'm coming with a good one tonight. We get into a topic about, are men only valued by the size of their wallet? So I got 2 videos, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much people talking about the topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women only view men for the size of their wallet. A lot of women don't view men for nothing else. And a lot of men are cool with this. Like, I feel like a lot of them passport bros are men that are viewed by the size of their wallet because they go overseas, they flaunt their money around and stuff like that. But before I get into this topic real good, man, I want to give a shout out to all the people who donate to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're new, shout out where you calling in from. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people who donate, like, share, and subscribe. But man, you know what I'm saying? It's an interesting topic because a lot of men are valued by the size of their wallet, but a lot of men are cool with being valued by the size of their wallet. And that's crazy because it's women out here who know these temps, and they like the dude from Atlanta Street Interviews. He is valued. Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews will be a man that's valued for the size of his wallet because he goes around trying to date these younger women. And these younger women are getting them out of thousands and thousands of dollars. And it ain't just guys like Marcus. And then a lot of these guys who are being valued for their wallet are delusional. They are delusional. And the reason why these people are so delusional is because they think that they're doing some justice by paying for it. Okay, man, shout out from Miami, bro. Appreciate you coming on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button, man. Share, subscribe, man. You know, watch all the videos and stuff like that. Appreciate you coming on, James Wisdom Trucking. But at the same time, man, with this thing about men who getting valued as a wallet, it's crazy because men won't step up and stop tricking, simping, and paying. Because a lot of them feel like they're going to pay regardless. A lot of these men out here feel like they're gonna pay regardless, and I disagree with it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you go on a date with a woman, you might have to pay. If you ask her out, you pay, but you can't go on cheap dates, coffee dates, ice cream dates, the park. You can go do something you like to do. It could be a gym workout. Y'all can just, it's a lot of things you can do that's not expensive. But if you're a man who like to do expensive things, then that's cool. That's on you. If you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these guys feel like if they take this woman on an expensive date, they're going to take her home. And a lot of guys are not doing that. They might make you think they're doing that. They might lie and they might be delusional. But every man that spent a lot of money on a woman is not taking her home. And that's not true. And if you think that it's true, then you got something else to be, you can believe anything. Now, some of these celebrities that are rich, yes, most of the women that come at them are whores. They are 305s. They are, you know what I'm saying? They selling their body. So when they dealing with women like that, yes, those type of women are pretty much, if you get them some money, you can take them home. But you're spending so much money to deal with these women. So the reason why I think a lot of men are being valued by the size of that wallet is because there's so many tricks and simps going overseas, so many tricks and simps in America, and it's messing up the game for all the men who aren't simps and tricks, these Marcuses of the world, these Austin Hollimans, and then you got these weirdos who look up to these men. And these guys right here don't believe they simps. And that's why women are valuing, in my opinion, they are valuing men as wallets. And that's why when you got guys that come up, man, like, you got guys like me who will go up to a woman, try to talk to her, and she got a nerve to want to buy their most expensive drink when she go out, or she want this, or she want that, because she's used to those simps doing that to her. So that's why we are being valued this way. And it's sad at the end of the day, we cannot be valued for something more than just a wallet. But I'm going to get into one of the videos. This is the shorter video before I get into the long. And I'm going to let y'all see with these dudes, their opinions about, men being wallets.
With my wife anymore because I'm ashamed of how I don't share anything with my wife anymore because I'm ashamed of how things have gotten financially. I lie to my wife about money because it's terrifying to tell the truth.
Now you see this? He said he lies to his wife about money because it's terrifying to tell her the truth. How can you live your life like this? It got to be depressing. If you are scared to tell her you're not making money, enough money at it.
I am in debt, missing deadlines for bills. I'm so royally fucked. I don't know what to do anymore.
I'm going to say that society teaches us that a beautiful lie is better than the harsh truth. I'm getting emotional. And when he realizes how much bullshit that is, that his wife isn't with him for the beautiful lies, for the pretending things are better than they are. A feminine energy doesn't need to be protected from the truth. They need to feel safe that they know the truth. And by him sheltering his wife, in this case, from the actual truth, it's eating his soul away faster than he even knows.
Right. And this guy's telling the truth though. And yeah, it's crazy. James, it's crazy because dude is telling the truth because he's sheltering his wife. Like, feminine energy don't need to know this. When you get in a relationship or a marriage, it's supposed to be a partnership. Why are you stressing? Yes, you should be able to go to your woman and tell her what's going on. Why would you want to hide something like that? Society has messed the game up, and men are being looked at as nothing but money. And that's why these situations are getting crazy, and these men are depressed and stuff. And they're not told not to say anything, because if they speak up and say something, or you weak, you ain't no real man, and all this crazy stuff.
And it's going to be really hard for him to rebuild on his own. And he's going to need her strength and her support and her guidance and her wisdom and her accountability for him to make this a turnaround. This isn't a him thing. This is a them thing, in my opinion.
Okay, so all I gotta say is this is really sad, and this is what I always talk about. If something happened to your man, he got sick, he can't afford things, he can't this, what are you going to do if he's the money maker? And I'm saying this now. If he bought you all these things, took care of your heart, loved you, was loyal, was a good man to you, was there for you every time you needed it, and the one time he tells you something like, babe, I'm going through financial struggles, you can't help. You can't say, you know what? Let me get a second job, or actually let me get a job. Let me put this motherfucker in full gas speed, full throttle, and help my king. Don't say you're a team. Don't say you love that man. That ain't love. That is not love. That is not.
Now she's speaking real though, because she's styling with the men, and she is telling the truth though. In a situation when the man is coming to you, telling you he has fallen off, you should pick up a job if you don't have one. You should help him find another job. You should have to help him. That's what a partnership is about. But a lot of times it's not a partnership, and that's why men gotta stop accepting being a wallet or a walking wallet or a bank account, because then they don't respect you. We see the situation with Joe Smith. Chick don't respect him. All she was with him with for money. Then respect them. They don't respect those type of guys at the end of the day.
Not true unconditional love. That is not pure love. You do not do that to somebody, and after everything that man did for you, you're gonna dip on him the moment shit hits the roof. I cannot respect anybody who does something like that, because you were sitting there bathing in his gifts, bathing whatever he did for you. If y'all ladies, if the tables were turned and you had to take care of your man, could you do it? I guarantee not. Because if it was me and my husband let me know after he's been taking care of me this whole time, I've usually done 50-50. I've never had a guy pay for everything my entire life. But if I did, and all of a sudden he couldn't do it, guess I'm getting a second job. We're going to have to see each other less and less, baby. It's okay. Let's make top ramen. Let's make spaghetti. Let's meal prep cheap. Whatever we got to do. Save. I'll sell some of my stuff. Whatever I got to do to make sure that we're okay and we can stay together. But you are not going to be homeless on my watch. You are not going to be like that. Oh.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got women out here like her who do believe in 50-50. And she said she never had a man, you know, pay for her, and if she did, she have his back. And then you got a question though. A lot of these women, like, you know, Joe Smith's wife, has flowered in his gifts and all this crazy stuff he did for her. As soon as he started struggling, she want to go on there and blast him. And that's why men are looked at as walking wallets and stuff like that. No, nah, them women ain't ride or die like that anymore. Yeah, a lot of those women ain't ride or die no more. And then it's about how you choose too. We can say these women ain't ride or die, but there's some ride or die chicks out here. But at the same time, men gotta start picking better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, all they can see is a beautiful woman, a nice body. All they can visualize is sexual things instead of, is she gonna treat me right? It's cool. Some women are for fun. I listened to this video the other day and I should have pulled it up. I don't know if I can find it. A guy was telling a story about how he was messing with this woman. And he said she had fake stuff. He was talking about how it smelled. He was talking about fake booty smell worse than a regular woman. But that's not the part I really want to talk about. I want to talk about how he explained that those women with the fake stuff that's going around here chasing these celebrities and men with money, they're just for fun. They're not wifey material. I feel like as a man, when you start wifing up women who are not wifey material, then it's your fault when you get in these situations. Wife up a real woman. Yeah, she might not look better than her, but who wants some fake stuff anyway? And I'm not saying you can't get a beautiful woman and still she supports you like she's supposed to. But a lot of guys will sacrifice giving her what she wants and spending all the money on her just to have this beautiful chick on their arm, and then they want to complain about women. Hold up now. There's some women out here that will have your back, but you got to know the difference between a 304, a 305, 304, whatever you call them, a whore. And you got to know the difference between a woman you can take home and wife her up and take her home to your family, because at the end of the day, I don't care how good you look. If you're not going to have my back when I'm struggling financially, you're probably not going to have my back when I'm sick. You're probably going to be cheating on me. You're probably going to cheat on me when I hit the bottom. So why would you want somebody like that? And then you're going to be struggling. She doesn't have your back. And this is what happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of situations. Yes, 304 is a hoe. Exactly. 304 is a whore. At the end of the day, like, all I'm saying is be careful who you choosing, man. And then you don't have to be no walking wallet. I feel like you can control the walking wallet thing. I feel like being a wallet is like, sometimes you can't help how the woman view you, but you don't got to be with her. And let's get into this other video. You know what I'm saying? This is Anton Daniels. You know what I'm saying? He got a big channel, though. He talked about this topic, too.
And dude,
greatest crimes perpetuated against Black men specifically is the level to which their humanity and their hearts have been devalued, diminished, and dehumanized, and that they have become doing machines. The greatest value a Black man has, in many instances, is what he can do for somebody, right, and how he can do it, and how much he can do it, and how much he earns doing it. I mean, I hear it and see it among young people in the relationships. You know, oh, you're gonna get my nails done, and you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do that. Right. You know, they've been demeaned and devalued and dehearted, right, to the point where they value themselves based on what they can do.
Are black men of today only valued on what they can do? But another question is, though, is that women's fault or is that the men's fault that allow that to happen?
I think it plays a part on both ends.
How?
Because I mean, on a woman's side, a woman is expecting a man to pay for her nails, pay the rent, pay the bills, pay whatever he needs to pay, and on the man end, they're doing it.
I think it's on both ends, but I think a woman, I've learned, I think a woman is kind of born with her value, but a man does have to also go out and work for it. Make him a man.
Good point. Anybody can jump in.
So let me ask y'all a question though. Like the older woman that was talking on the show, do you feel like in today's, like right now, 2024, do you feel like men are just being valued for money, or do you think these women are respecting these men? Now, as the older lady said in the video, she felt like a lot of these men are not being valued because these women are only they want somebody as a provider, but they're using it. You know how like the man's supposed to be the provider in a relationship. And it sounded like the woman was saying a lot of these women are taking advantage of men as the provider, and they're looking for somebody that's they can use. Yes, no respect. It ain't about provider no more. It's like these women are twisting this stuff up and making it, trying to do some dirty shit. It depends, like you said. It do depend. Definitely, it goes by choice. But at the same time, these women are still. There's a lot of women out here that try to use the provider, and they're taking advantage of the man. And the man got to step up and know, because a provider is not somebody. A provider is somebody has a house, a roof over your head, feeding you, and making sure you're safe. That's what a provider is. A provider don't got to get your nails done, your hair done. He gives you the essentials, the things you need. These men are buying stuff for these women that they do not need. That is a problem.
I mean, that's the culture though, right? We've set the culture up like that. It's like, especially with rap and all that kind of stuff, dudes be showing the money phone, they renting the cars, they got the jewelry and all that kind of stuff. It's telling women, I can do this for you, I can do that for you. It's not a lot of emphasis on conversation, on other qualities that a man might have other than what he possesses materialistically. I think we set ourselves up to be viewed like that.
Now, do you agree with him? He said music, entertainment. He said we have set ourselves up to be viewed like that. Do y'all agree? You know what I'm saying? If you're in here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Do y'all agree? Do black men or men set themselves up to be viewed as a walking wallet in a bank account? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
My opinion.
But a lot of dudes can't even have a conversation. So then the first thing that the women are looking at is what he can do for them.
If he can't,
we don't know if they can have a conversation. We don't know if they can have a conversation because first of all, it's a lot of insecure dudes, and you could tell a lot of insecure dudes because a lot of their games is in their pocket. And what the women are doing is they're taking advantage of these guys. You feel what I'm saying? They know these guys are pretty much scared to really even, open up and have a conversation. They don't really know where to go with it, what direction to take. But it's easy to.
So James, you don't think that hip hop, you don't think music and hip hop has set it up? I think music and hip hop got a lot to do with it. I think music and hip hop got a lot to do with black community, period. A lot of the black community is being affected by music and stuff because you got younger people that's losing their life trying to impress women. So hip hop and music has a lot to do with it. And then I do blame a lot of the men for making the choices they have made to try to live this lifestyle when they don't got it like that. Because if you're trying to be with this woman, necessities is important. Yes, everybody buy something nice. She can't buy you nothing nice while you trying to buy her something nice. But I see 8 people in here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get back into this video.
Reach in your pocket and show a stack of money if you got it. You feel what I'm saying? It's easy to pull up in your car. It's easy to you know, wear some designer clothes. A lot of guys think that, you know, that can speak for them. You feel what I'm saying? And let's just be honest. Women fall victim to it, hook, line, and sinker. It's not like a lot of these guys aren't having, you know, some of these guys aren't having success doing that. But I just think that that's where we're at.
And see, like, I think it's, I mean, just, there's different women, of course, but I think there are some women who look for more than just what you can do for them. I think it's more about like a man's core values and his decision making. That's really important. It's not just straight pockets. You got some women like that, but overall, a man should have more qualities than just, oh, can you pay my bills? You know, or what can you do for me? Can you get my groceries?
But most of the time, men aren't going to get past that threshold until he look like something. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to look like he possesses some type of financial value before he even get past most of these women's threshold. Women won't even give a damn what kind of conversation he got if he got some dusty ass. Let's go back to the Air Force Ones. If he got,
yo, James, what you disagree about, bro? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I believe 100%, but I do believe that a lot of people make bad decisions. I believe there's women out here that's taking advantage of men. I don't get it though, because me personally as a man, if I'm dealing with a woman and I think she's trying to use me for money, I'm gonna cut off. Why would you continue to do it? So you got some fools out here that want to be used. Some guys want to be walking wild, and those are the simps, tricks, and the guys that we talk about on the show. And Black Queen, when do you want to get interviewed? Like, let me know though. You know what I'm saying? You got an Instagram I can hit you up on or something? Like, I interview you if you want to get interviewed. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know if you seriously trying to get interviewed. I ain't trying to play no games and nothing like that. But if you seriously want to come up here for an interview, just let me know. What's your Instagram?
some dusty ass Air Force Ones on, she gonna watch. She ain't even gonna. This dude might know Beethoven, Bach, Shakespeare, every goddamn thing, but she ain't gonna give a damn if he got some dusty ass Air Force Ones on.
But you know what's funny? A lot of millionaires.
No.
A lot of millionaires don't be flashy. Like Anton, like besides this, like Anton be flashy online, but when he go out, a $40 hoodie, a hat, and some sneakers. So a lot of people that got money, they don't really be that flashy. Like, so a lot of y'all could be like Quinn. Quinn make money, but y'all women don't like it.
They think that I'll be out there leading with money. They think that I'll be out there.
No, he don't. He wear a $40 hoodie. He wears Apple Watch and some probably Yeezy sneakers.
See, now I kind of disagree with you saying, what does what you wear got to do with anything? That don't mean you leading with money. It doesn't matter if you dressing with the nicest clothes or looking broke. Leading with money and leading with your wallet is going up to a woman and trying to buy her, trying to give her a nice thing, trying to take it to the nice restaurant. These dudes is out here taking a chick on a $300 date. Like, what's the point? What's the fucking point of you going on a $300 date? Those are the guys we're talking about, because you can dress the nicest and still take a chick on a coffee date or go to the park. How you supposed to look your best, in my opinion, for yourself, not for a woman, for yourself. When it comes leading to your wallet is when these men are going places they normally don't go to impress a woman. You know you don't spend $300 on dates on a regular. Why you going to date? Those are the guys we're talking about.
And some jeans. That's what he be wearing, a hat.
Like,
I never experienced. I never experienced any of it.
Women look for stability. I don't think they. I mean, yeah, you have women out here looking for, men with chains and all of that. But I think actual women who know what they want are looking for stability. So I might be okay with seeing my man in a black tee sometimes, and just maybe a nice hat. I don't need him to look flashy. I just need to know where his mind is And of course, you know where his pockets is to see if he's stable by himself.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So how would you?
And she said she needs to see where his pocket is. So that's why men got to start thinking like these women. They care about money. Now she's somebody who's saying they ain't all about money, but she said she's worrying about how his pocket is. She want to know if he's stable. So we as men need to start worrying about what these women pocket is and know if they stable too. I want to know if the woman I'm with is stable. And you would notice if you're dating her, she's able to keep her own place. She's paying her bills. She got her own shit. And it ain't all about having everything. We want to know that you can live, you can pay your own bills and live by your damn self. So you see how the women think? We got to start thinking not like women, but we got to start looking at them and saying, shit, what you bringing to the table other than your body, other than some sex? What are you bringing to the table financially? Because I'm not going to be with nobody who broke. And that's how we got to start thinking, because we got to start treating them like they the wallet too.
You have known that if you would have disqualified Quentin before he even got to that point.
That's a good point.
I wouldn't have known, but like I said, I'm just not attracted to him physically. So it's like
You're disqualifying a good man, hoping to find another good man.
There's a lot of good men out here.
Oh, okay, all right. So you're not one of the ones that think ain't no good men out here, or it ain't that many.
A lot.
No, I think there are good men out here.
See, what I would have asked her, she probably got offended. Like, okay, there's a lot of good men out here. You question the men. Where your man at? When the last time you in a relationship? When the last time a man has proposed to you? That's what I would have started saying. But see, that would have been getting into an argument. Women don't want to be challenged in that way. They can challenge us in that way. As soon as you start challenging them, it's a problem.
Everybody a good man to somebody.
Good job, Ari. Yeah, that's the way to say that. Somebody. Say that.
Everybody is a good man to somebody.
That is it.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna let y'all keep on rocking out for now.
I feel like the women that would not be attracted to the dusty Air Force Ones are the women who wouldn't care whether or not he's intelligent in the first place, because it would have led with a conversation, not, well, let me see what he has on. An intelligent woman knows what she's looking for, and she knows it may not be physically packaged, you know, the right way at all times. But that's somebody who's more intellectual. I mean, if that's not what you're looking for, though, you don't care what this man has to say.
I don't think it matter, Kim. I don't think it matter what you're wearing. I don't think none of that matters. I just don't.
I mean, there's a lot that plays into it. What I'm saying is the women that feel like a man needs to do is the woman who's looking at what he's wearing and what kind of watch he has on, what kind of shoes.
Now, I disagree too, though, because yes, the women who are looking for a man to use them are looking what they got on, but a lot of these women, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, though. Women are doing more than just looking at what you got on. They looking at what you do as far as a living. And then at the end of the day, some of these guys getting used and they don't got no nice shit. You can meet a guy, a woman can meet a guy and he can be barely making it, but if he giving her his whole check, it doesn't matter if he got them flashy stuff on. These women are using the men for what they can get out of them. And a lot of times it don't matter what they have on. It's about what can I get out of him without giving him nothing. So you got these simps and tricks out here just give a woman a whole check just to smack on the booty. So you know what I'm saying? Some really sick simps out here in the game.
You know, he's in.
Well, here's what I think is happening. I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
I think a lot of dudes are scared of rejection. So whenever they approach a woman, they're putting their all out there or whatever, and they scared, you know, to be rejected. So they put what most women are looking for out there, which a lot of the times is money. Whereas if you would have just had a good conversation with her, you would have known if this is somebody you would even want to deal with in the first place.
Yeah,
I was quick to disqualify anybody.
But you keep mentioning a good conversation thing. You can't have a conversation with yourself. You can't have a conversation with yourself. You can want to have a good conversation all day long, but if that person does not know how to hold a conversation, what's the point of us talking?
Yeah, I don't think men are scared of rejection. They don't know how to talk.
I want to know what she mean by what kind of conversation you looking to have with somebody. I mean, ain't that damn hard to hold a conversation. A regular person should know how to hold a damn conversation. It ain't that hard.
The women,
They don't know how to talk to people.
So they just reach in their pocket. Well,
Yeah,
I don't think that matters. Like,
that's a fact.
Anton, it does matter.
No, I will say this. I disagree with him because there's men out here that reach in their pocket and hold a great conversation. Austin Holloman, passport bro, can hold a great conversation with a human being, another woman, and he'll still reach in his damn pocket. Men that can, it's very intelligent men that are ones that are tricking too. So she's wrong about the conversation. Because a dude could not hold a great conversation. He's still like, I ain't paying shit. Because imagine, there's guys out here who don't got the money to trick. And they can't hold a great conversation. So it doesn't make sense what she's saying, in my opinion.
Anton, you talked about a confidence. A man has to have confidence. Come on.
Correct, but that don't always translate into you having to say something to her before you display that level of confidence.
No, I mean you can sense that.
It don't always translate like that. I mean, I'll be in places a lot of times and girls just come up and say something. They'll come up and say something.
Yeah.
Anton, your confidence is not just how you talk, it's how you walk, it's how you.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that it has anything to do with, because a lot of people think it's money or the game, right? Mm-hmm. Money or your mouthpiece. I don't think that it's always you having to say something to somebody, and that's the way you communicating to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, communication is more than just me going up to her and talking to her, asking.
So I'm trying to get where Anton going. He said communicating with somebody is more than just talking. If you don't know this person, how are you going to communicate with them? How are you going to communicate with somebody you don't know? Now, if you already know this person, I can understand where he's coming from. I'm kind of lost on what he's talking about. If you see a woman somewhere and you want to talk to her, you're going to have to communicate her. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what he's talking about.
Or if I can buy her a drink. Communication a lot of time is, I know I'm gonna see her again, or it's a possibility that I'm gonna run into you again, and I'm confident enough to walk away because I'm not really that pressed to come and say something to you because I didn't really feel a vibe at that particular time, right?
Now, one thing I can say though, I will say this though, what he was trying to say. He's saying don't be pressed on no chicken stuff. But at the same time, a lot of women you see, you probably going to see them again. Yes, you shouldn't be sweating her. But at the same time, if you want to talk to that woman, shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, it's other women you can shoot your shot too. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't go kill yourself to try to get over there to that woman. But I ain't going to be sitting back thinking I'm going to see her again. If I didn't man up to holler at a woman I wanted, I'm not going to be thinking like I might see her again. I'm going to assume that I'm never going to see her again. If you got an opportunity to do something, do it right then. That goes with anything in life. You don't want to push behind something you want to do. If you want to start a business, you need to go on and do it now. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you need to start doing it now. Because the more you put stuff behind, it ain't going to happen. And if you start seeing women, and this is what I would say on my channel, if you see a woman you want, you're not going to sit up here and say, I'll see her again somewhere. Why would you do that? Because you might not never see her again. Next time you see her, she might have a man. You never know. So at the end of the day, you should always get what you want right then. Don't wait until the last minute, because you never know what happens. It's like if it's a piece on the table and it's you talking about I'll get a slice later. Don't be mad when you come back and the whole piece is gone and everybody ate it, because you should have got your slice right then. You know what I'm saying? And that should be the mentality of people. But to get back on this walking wild and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They had some interesting takes on that stuff. But my whole thing is, I think we can, put it in groups. You got men out here that are happy to be walking wallets, like Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews. You got Austin Holloman. I can name several more. I'm just naming people that's on YouTube. They're happy to be walking wallets. But then the ones I hate is the men that are in delusion. You got a lot of men on here that's delusional, and they don't even know, that they're a walking wallet. They sitting up here like, man, they don't even think they're a walking wallet though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put the link in the chat if somebody else want to come up here and talk and stuff. But a lot of these guys either in denial, they don't understand the game. They don't, you know what I'm saying? In the day, let's say I was a guy that wanted to pay. I would accept that I'm a walking wallet. I would accept that I'm a trick. I would accept that I'm a simp. I would accept that I have to pay for women. And then you got guys out here that don't have to pay for women. They just want certain kind of women. Like, yes, I think the music industry, I think a lot of stuff dealing with entertainment, I think it does put pressure on. I think social media put pressure on men too. People always trying to look like they got it because they think that's what a woman wants. Yes, it's a group of women that only want what you got. And it's men out here tricking them. And then there's a group of women out here who want to get to know you. Those are probably women you would be with. If you separate the two, if you want to have a fling, have some fun, go look for somebody who just, most times if a woman asks them for stuff and wants stuff from you, she ain't looking to be in a relationship with you. She probably trying to use you. She might be willing to do something to get it, depending on a woman. So it'll be your choice if you're going to be a trick or a simp. Like, a lot of these guys won't work on that game. They just say, here's my wallet. That's why that conversation is not great. And everybody should know how to hold a conversation. Because if you have a job and or start your own business or you do something, you got to have conversation. You got to learn how to talk to people every day. Unless you just don't go nowhere, you have to talk to someone. You have to talk to someone when you go through the when you go through the checkout line in the store. You have to talk to someone when you go get something from Lowe's or Walmart sometimes. You don't always have to do it. Majority of the time, if you're trying to do something, you have to do it. You got to call customer service. I don't understand why people can't hold a conversation. I think a lot of these men are scared to hold a conversation with women. So they go to the wallet. They go to money. They let the money talk for them. And then that's why you got women on here saying these men are not intellectual. They're not intelligent. They don't know how to hold a conversation. Because a lot of these men are not dumb. They're very intelligent. They are intellectual. They're just lazy. They're just sorry. They just want to be a wallet. At the end of the day, I respect it though. If you want to be a walking wallet, cool. But we need to get these women in their place. We need to put these women in their place and let them know every man is not a walking wallet. Every man is not a trick. But just like when a woman hang around a bunch of whores, now we can't tell the good woman no more because the woman that's good is hanging around a whore, so she might be a whore too. So a lot of these men out here, the women can't tell who the damn simping and tricking the goddamn man who ain't gonna pay. So they assume all men gonna pay and they hold their standards and they stand on business like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna goddamn fuck with you unless you paying. What's good, bro?
Yo, what's good with you, fam? How you?
How you doing tonight, man?
I'm coolin'.
So what you thinking about men being as walking wallets and stuff?
I agree. I would say it depends on the woman and if she likes you. Like if a woman really likes you, she don't care if you got 2 cents or $200,000. But if the woman, a lot of women these days, they'll try to finesse. So they'll meet a guy that they don't really like, but he'll be making money, and she'll fuck with him just because he got money. So she'll use him for the money.
That's true. That's true. So at the end of the day, do you think men can make better decisions or just too many women out here doing this stuff?
I think men can make better decisions. They got, like you said, they got to be more confident. They gotta know their worth, and that's it. Because, like you said, a lot of them, they want the big booty, and the chest, and the body, and the light skin, but
so at the end of the day, these men gotta be. These men gotta be willing to say, "Shit, it ain't even worth it if I gotta pay for it." But some guys put sex so high as a priority that they're willing to pay. That means sex has power over you, and I think sex can have power over you. And you know what I'm saying? And it's different thing. You got people who are nymphomaniacs. They gotta have sex all the time. These people probably ain't even paying. But then you got these guys that gotta have sex. They gotta have this pretty woman sex and stuff, and they'll pay for it. So I think it can become like a disease. At the end of the day, you should be able to live your life without having this woman. Because if she don't want to be with you for who you are, why you fucking with her for?
Yeah. I mean, the guys that because they feel like it's easier. You know, I'm overweight. You know,
some of them ain't overweight. You got people. You look at these celebrities.
They might be like, I'd rather just pay for it rather than go
because it's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah, but I wanted to say something though. My bad. When you showed that interview with the young lady and she said, and I hate that when women say, "Oh, but he's boring," or you got to know how to hold a conversation. I don't know anybody that makes money like 100 G's, 150,000. You have to know how to communicate to make that type of money. Unless
I mean, yeah, you do gotta know how to communicate. I mean, come on, the average. I don't care if you're making $0 or 100,000. How the hell you make it through life not knowing how to make a conversation?
And sometimes the woman that you're trying to talk to, maybe she looks good or something, but you guys just you don't have nothing to talk about because there's nothing in common. You just like how she looks, or she likes you because you're in a nice car, or you got clothes, or you got jewelry. So she tries to talk to you, but you like to read books and walk in the park. You don't go to the club, so she might be like, "Oh, he don't do nothing." Yeah,
right.
So it depends.
And it's men out here that don't know how to hold great conversation. It is, but I think some of them don't care to hold a great conversation. And then it's all about, like you said, it's about a match. Because what was the woman meaning when she said she wants somebody to hold a good conversation? She might got a conversation that is boring. Don't a man want to hear that shit? They like, this shit boring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or it could be vice versa. Like I might go out with a woman and she might not like what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So because most time when I feel like when you go out with somebody, you're trying to have a fun conversation, something that's gonna be exciting. You're not trying to go talking about no boring shit, unless that's what you're into. And if you're into having boring conversation about a library, you need to go find a woman that's into the same thing. A lot, because ain't no woman. If you want to talk about librarian stuff, there's nothing wrong with this stuff. But go find somebody who want to talk about the same shit you want to talk about. Yeah. And I think that's a lot of problems because these men are attracted to women. And that's why you got to work on your games. Nothing wrong with talking about library stuff or anything. I like talking about stuff that women might not be interested in either. But I know when to talk about this shit and when not to talk about it. I know I'm not going on a date talking about no damn electrical and shit. They don't want to hear this shit. Yeah. Unless they ask you about what you do. And that'll come later if she's interested, because she's really not interested. She's interested in you, so she asks. But I've seen women who will come to you and ask you about stuff, and they only interested in you, but they feel like I got to talk about this because I want him to feel like I like him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what we do too. It's like a woman might have a weave on her head. You might be like, I can't stand that damn weave. But at the same time, you just want to have sex with her. You like, shit, I'll tell her she look pretty. So it's a part of the game. Everybody lying and shit, or people just doing what they got to do. So at the end of the day, I think it's grown people. There's no way you're a grown man and you, let's say, like me and you meet some women, we start talking. And let's say these women come out to be just about money. It's our choice to stay or leave. If we stay, we deserve what we get. We deserve to get used.
Yeah, but a lot of guys, some guys won't admit it. But deep down inside, you know if the girl likes you or not, or she's using you for money. Yep. I think most guys, 99% of the guys that get used, they know the whole time she wasn't fucking with you like that. Right. But you liked her, whatever you was trying to get out of her, and you know what I mean, for whatever reason you had, and you just paid the money. And then you complain later, oh man, she did this. You knew it the whole time.
Yeah, and that's true. That's why it need to be something up front to let everybody know. You want this, I want that. Let's go on and let it be like that. And that's why sometimes I can understand why some men pay. Because if you're gonna pay regardless, why go through some mess believing somebody like your ass and they don't? If I'm gonna pay for sex, I'm gonna go on and get somebody who's gonna understand the exchange of good. I'm not gonna sit up here and go out with no damn body, assuming this person like me and all I want to do is get it. If all I want to do is have sex with you, go find a woman that's into that. Some people waste their time going through BS.
Yeah. And you gotta put it. Just because she gives it up, she opens her leg, doesn't mean you buy her a brand new car. There has to be a certain limit to it. Like it's not endless budget just because. You know what I mean? Like they be trying to maximize everything, just take everything. Like nah, it's an even exchange, like you said.
Why would you go buy a car just because she let you have sex with her, and then there's niggas out here having sex with her ain't doing that? Like now, imagine having sex with a woman. She didn't want a car, and you buy her a car. Why did you buy her a fucking car for? You didn't ask for no car. That makes you look like an idiot. And I hate to say it, and I would tell anybody that it wouldn't be no. I wouldn't call you an idiot because I would dislike the person. I'm like, man, you already got the sex. Why you giving her a car? And then if let's say I meet a woman and she asks me for a car. I don't know you. Why the fuck I'm gonna get you a car for? Why does a car like if I'm giving
like
a
they
woman
might
a car?
ask you, like, say you was a celebrity and they saw, you know
Right.
what I mean, you just made $15 million 2023, and then they know that she might just roll the dice and be like, yo, I need a car.
Yeah, I can't knock her for that.
And there's
I
probably
mean,
celebrities like Mayweather. He be buying women cars and stuff like that, but he
yeah,
got it
that's
like
my
that.
woman.
But,
Yeah, I mean, I heard this one. I'm gonna tell you though. I should have pulled up a video. You know, what's that dude's name? He be on Nick Cannon used to have that show. He used to be on while they always doing comical
Wild
stuff.
Out? Who?
Yeah, Wild Out. It's the guy on there, man. I can't think of his name right now. He did
What
an
he look
interview with
like?
he's short. He be on there. Man, I can't think of his name right now, bro. But he had it was a video, and he was talking about it was him and another guy, and he was talking to two women, and the woman was talking about how men is having sex with her, but they're not providing anything. And he checked her. He said, why do I gotta worry about your problems just to get a nut? The woman was pretty much saying, you all fucking on me and having sex on me, but you ain't paying my bills, you're not fixing my problem. A lot of women feel like just because you're having sex with them, you got to go save the day and save their life. Your problem is not my problem. Just because y'all having sex don't mean you got to go fix her problem. That's not fair. And that's how women think. Imagine if men start thinking like, okay, she fucking me, she needs to pay my bills.
And another thing too, it's not like they, yeah, I mean, they getting they enjoying that too. So it's not like me just hitting it. I'm doing all the work. You laying back enjoying life
right
for 15, 20 minutes, and then you say, oh man, well, I'm not getting nothing. What do you mean you ain't getting nothing?
Right. And I don't understand why, just because, like you said, y'all came together to have sex, why I gotta fix your problems? What the hell is she talking about? I don't understand when women think like that. I gotta help you start a business because I'm having sex with you? Like, that is crazy. Like, and that's how women think sometimes. But if a woman's gonna think like that, I don't mind a woman saying, I want you to better my life. Are you trying to better mine? So you mean you trying to get serious? I mean, you want to be a part of my life forever. If we just having some fun, why the hell we talking about damn fixing each other's life for?
But what about, so you say, I agree with you on that when you said the hip hop, it affects, the women and stuff. Do you feel like the social media in the last couple of years with all these interviews and all this hocus pocus, do you think that affected the women too?
I think Instagram and stuff like that affected the women, because now women can get up on Instagram and twerk. And I mean, go to Instagram and you see some of these women's followings. It's women on here. It's so many women with 600,000 to 3 million followers just to see them shake their booty. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is insane. Excuse me. It's insane because all they doing is showing everybody. These are nice looking women, but Instagram has upped their value because a lot of these women have nothing else but this. I see one woman's video. I tried to ask her to come on my show. I know she won't respond. All she do is go to the gym, go in the bathroom after she get through the gym, and just bounce her booty on videos. I'll be like, man, this shit is crazy as hell, bro.
Yeah.
And it's sick though, because and then I kind of can't blame her, because damn, all you doing is bounce. Like, it ain't ladylike. It ain't. I wouldn't wife no woman who just bouncing the ass in videos all day. But I don't know what type of person she is. She's bouncing her booty on videos after she get through with the gym, and guys are just probably cash app and tearing her Instagram up.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't working hard. She already at the gym, and now she makes whatever she's making just to do that. She ain't lifting nothing heavy. She ain't working hard.
And then these women got a nerve to ask us for something. You making more money than me?
Yeah.
Probably. I'm pretty sure she making a lot of money. She got a fucking million followers. Just to bounce your booty, man. I mean, what happened to the women who can get up here and get 1 million followers because you have a brilliant idea? You created some kind of lingerie, or you created some kind of clothing line. And you ain't got women like that no more. You got women out here that's getting it by the shaking the ass. So
well,
you know what I'm saying?
the women like that, nobody cares. All the thirsty dudes,
Right.
they want to
Right.
see the twerking after the gym.
Right. I respect the ones who got out here and got them use their mind more. I get it though. You shaking your ass. Like I can't knock it, but I knock it. At the end of the day, it comes with consequences. Yes, get your money. I'm gonna tell them get your money, but don't be mad when nobody wants to marry you because you got so many goddamn booty videos online. Nobody's
but that girl, you don't know her. She might have 3 kids, three baby dads or something like.
Exactly.
She might, a lot of these women, they look nice on Instagram, but then if you really interacted with them, you be like, yo, it's nothing but problems. You don't even pick up the phone.
And that's another thing social media allows us to do, live in a fantasy. So a lot of them, like that woman I say bouncing the boot in the gym, might got the most problems in the damn world. But you don't know that. You don't know that. Because the social media hides that type of stuff. You don't got to put that out there. So that's something else to think about. You about to get involved with this woman. But at the end of the day, it's going to be, these women are going to find somebody who's going to want to be with them. It's some simp out here right now who like, I'll take her regardless of her lifestyle because she look good to him. But at the end of the day, bouncing your booty online becomes a consequence in life. It's going to be a consequence. There's no way in the hell it's going to be easy for you to find a husband. I don't care. It's going to be hard to find a husband. She like, yeah, a simp. She don't want, the most I know women don't want the simps. They don't want to be with nobody who will goddamn cash out them and they don't know them. They don't want to be with them type of guys. They want somebody they feel is on the same level as them. The person who's on the same level as them going to look at them like, I don't want to be with nobody who bounce their ass online.
Yeah.
They might have sex with them. That's it. That's it. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the interesting points about being a walking wall. I feel like a lot of men can change that.
You can. And another thing is, when you a lot of guys, if they don't have a lot of game, like they might don't have a lot of confidence in themselves, that's how they make up for it. By they meet a woman, they automatically go to, yo, look what I got, look at my house, look at this. Oh, I'm a lawyer, I'm this, I'm that. So now the woman automatically, she's gonna be like, all right, I can get money. So he's already setting himself up for failure with that, because what do you want her to do? You know what I mean? If she's making like 30 grand a year and you're making like 90 grand a year, she's gonna ask you for money. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think a lot of stuff is getting twisted up. Masculinity and all this stuff dealing with man and woman is being mixed up. That's why a lot of women are falling for stuff and liking certain things, and men who are real men are not getting looked at the same anymore. I think a lot of these women have took provider and said, I'm going to use that to get what I want. And then, because a provider is not buying you jewelry, clothes, and shit that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a provider does. That's a motherfucking, that means he's a sponsor. He's sponsoring you. He's your damn bank account. You're using him. Because at the end of the day, if you really like me and you're looking for me to provide for you, it's different. If you just want me to buy you nice things, then let's be real. I'm your sugar daddy, and I'm not a sugar daddy. If I'm young, just like you young, then it ain't a sugar daddy. It's just a simp. So
you were saying, I watched your live. I was watching one of your lives, and you were saying the dude, like you was talking about, you know, the dude, the woman, she'll have 3 kids with one dude that can't pay for nothing, and then she'll want to do with the money. And you was calling him something. I don't know if you weren't calling him a simp. You're calling him something else.
Are you talking about that?
A leftover. Yeah, and then that's like similar. All right, you got a good ass job. She got 2 kids, or she don't have. She's ran through. You know what I mean? And now she's gonna look at you. All right, he got money. I'm gonna see what I can get.
And then another thing about it too, when you say stuff like that, it makes you look like a bad person. Like women cannot take somebody saying anything to them. Like you can talk trash about a woman that got 3 baby daddies and you can tell her the truth. She gonna say you hate women, you're bashing women. You can talk to a man that has 3 baby mamas and they won't say nothing if you tell them the truth. They might not like it, but they're more accepting of the criticism. A woman can't take criticism. I seen Kevin Samuels I seen a video of Kevin Samuels, even though he RIP dead. And he said in this video, he said, I check men all the time, but when I started checking women, I became Satan. So they start looking at him. I don't get it though. Like you're the devil because you say something about a woman. Women are sensitive to the point you can't even say nothing. Like they want you to just let them make mistakes.
But they're sensitive, but then they're the most evil. Sometimes they be the most evilest people in the world.
They are some of the most evil people.
You
You see
do
how they
all
were
this
acting?
stuff, like you'll be paying. All right, all right, we together. You paying for all this stuff, paying for her college and all this stuff. And then once she starts, she'll get a job, and now she's making money like you. She'll bounce.
Exactly. And don't get it wrong, we know men out here shitting on women too. That's why it comes back to being accountable for who you choose. Sometimes you just don't know. You get tricked. Everybody get tricked and played sometimes. But when you know, or let's say you find out, why are you gonna stay? If I find out 3 months into this, I'm not gonna stay 3 years. What the hell I look like staying with you 3 years when I knew you were using me 3 months ago? And then you gotta look at this. A lot of time, if you was to do be like a psychology, and you talk to these people as somebody who's talking with dating and psychology and stuff, you will find out it's always deeper when these relationships fail. You find out that she knew he was using her. You knew that, and I guarantee you, if you talk to most people with failed relationships that had those type of problems, when you get deep into it, a lot of these people knew what was going on up front. Because I remember I worked with this woman one time. She said her husband cheated on her. She was an older lady. And she told me the story of how she met him. When she met him, he was a guy that had a whole lot of women at work. So, like women, they think like this. They say, oh, man, all the women want him, so I want to take him from those women. So she went and tried to be with him. The other women were just not trying to be with him. They were just trying to fuck him. They might have wanted to be with him too, but she was able to get him. So she felt like she had a prize when really he was a toxic person. And she thought when she got him, he was going to stop having all these women around him. She was too blind and foolish to realize that the reason why he has all these women around him is because he's a whore. And he's a player. He's a player.
When women say that, I think they be lying. Like, you seen him with all these women. You think he's gonna stop? That's why, like you said, she was only messing with him because she seen he must have been. He had all the women.
Well, you know what? She wanted to change him. She wanted to change him, and it failed. She thought she really could change him, and it didn't work. Yeah, she knew he was messing with all these women, but she wanted him.
See, women, they want to change people for certain shit. Like,
Right.
like if you're overweight, they ain't gonna try to change you with that.
No.
But if you fuck a lot of bitches, then they want to change that. So they pick
Exactly.
certain shit they want to change.
Because you're more exciting. You're more exciting. So if you can make women believe that you got a lot of women, they're gonna want to.
Because really he really didn't need her like that. You know what I mean?
No.
So that's why he was probably like willy-nilly, like he wasn't sweating her like that. So that's why it made him more attractive.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
So
then I'm gonna tell you what it was.
The women like to chase men like that.
And I'm gonna tell you what messed up though. He never stopped cheating, and she went through hell with him. End of the day, she probably was a good woman to him, but he knew that. He married her as a good woman, but still was fucking the sorry woman too. And she knew that up front, but she thought she could change it. And that's why it goes back to choices. Women gotta make better choices. At the end of the day, if you never read the book Art of Seduction is a part in the book called Art of Seduction, where they tell you how to make yourself look like you have a lot of women, because women love that stuff. If you can make yourself, like, let's say you go to a party or the club, or you go to an event where a lot of women at, if you want a certain woman, make yourself look like you have all the women. And I forgot how the book said you had to do it. If you can look like you have all the women, it's gonna be some women in there that gonna be like, damn, women like that type of shit. They do not want
to go back to your coworker just real quick. I should read that book. But I guarantee you there was other men that really liked her, that would have treated her real good, and she didn't want to fuck with them. She wanted to fuck with that dude because it was more physical probably with him.
Right. And that's why I'm trying to teach men on my channel. You gotta add a little edge to yourself, because at the end of the day, if you don't play the same game that those guys are playing, that's why they're getting more women. And it's messed up though, and we're never gonna be able to change the way women look at men. Women are not gonna start changing about this stuff. Women like guys who they can try to change. Exactly. You gotta try to make.
Do you think it's messed up, or you think because a lot of men, they were taught, all right, open the door and pay for the date and this and that. So you're taught. Do you think a lot of men were taught the wrong way?
Yeah, if a woman taught them that. I mean, some men are taught, like it's certain women you can do that. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be careful. It's not, you can open the door at the same time. If you can be, it's guys with their edge opening doors too. At the end of the day, if you opening doors and all this shit and you ain't getting nothing out of it, then you wasting your time. At the end of the day, a lot of women want that guy. You don't got to be out here. A lot of women want some shitty guys to treat them bad. You don't have to always be there. You can either be a player. You can be a guy that treat them bad. Think about these guys getting out of jail and stuff. They get a lot of women, especially if they're attractive too. And they get a lot of women because women feel like that's a masculine man getting out of jail. He can fight. I heard a dude, he an actual pimp. He a real pimp. He used to prostitute women. And he was telling them how he could get women. He said that a lot of the women felt like he protected them because he said that he had so much respect in the streets that these women wanted him because they felt safe. A lot of women want to feel safe. You gotta have to find, you're gonna have to, as a man, you're gonna have to find what works for you. Because a lot of people don't know what works for them as far as the game. Everybody ain't a tough guy. Everybody not a player. But at the end of the day, you gotta stand as a man. I think a masculine man can get women. You gotta find out where you stand there because you're gonna get ran over top of by these women.
Yeah.
What it do, Kevin? High value.
Bitch ass nigga. Why you keep Kevin Samuels' name in your mouth? Bitch ass nigga.
This lame nigga. I got some trolls and shit.
Yo, that means you winning right now. You starting to get trolls, that means you growing.
Right. Yeah, you're right. It do be like that though, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it though, you know what I'm saying? I expect the hate. Sometimes I might not handle it the right way all the time, but my goal is to help me. I want to help people. Like I could get into a disagreement with you, but hopefully we don't fall out over it. Because at the end of the day, men are gonna debate, argue, and have disagreements. But a lot of men don't understand. Can we just respect each other in the day? It's okay. You might think it's cool to do something in the dating game, and I might think something cool in the dating game, but that don't mean we have to be enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we gonna disagree. Me and you didn't disagree several times, but we ain't got them calling each other names and disrespecting each other.
Yeah.
And I mean, you expected to come with the game. It's part of the game, though. And a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
There's not one way to do it. You have your way. I might have my way. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't understand, like, why can't we disagree without being disrespectful? And then sometimes it might get disrespectful, and then you got to be the bigger man and say, it was my bad, it was my fault, I was wrong. But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to be like that. But just to get back on the topic, though, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Rip? How you doing tonight?
What's up, man? What's up?
But you know what I'm saying? Like with the wallet thing, it just depends, though. You know what I'm saying? I think if you cool with being a walking wallet, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with nobody want to do with their own money, though. But I think with everything, it has consequences. And as long as you accept those consequences, and if you I think if you're gonna be a walking wallet to these women, go on and tell them up front what it's about, though. I don't think don't be trying to fall in love and you're a walking wallet. You know? And this is my opinion. But what you about to say? But you know what I'm saying? What's your opinion on that, Rip?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it's gonna be important for you to do that stuff. You know, like let them know what you are, what you're doing, who you are. Like me, you know, I don't think I was a wallet. I mean, but definitely was. I definitely had to show what's going on. Like Anton, I know Anton. So I know Anton. I mean, just he know me. But anyway, I know Anton. But I know him from the casino. That's where I know Anton. But yeah, and he was spending money. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Dude had some bets out there that was wild. You know, I mean, he got something. He ain't in the poorhouse now, so he must have had something in the back. But my point is like, you know, yeah, you go out there with the fitted jeans. I mean, the messed up hoodie and jeans and all that stuff, like Anton was saying. But here's the thing: you're gonna have to have something that shows some evidence of that. Like if I imagine in my head, like you talking to a girl at the bar, like she gonna ask you at least in the first 10 questions what you do for a living.
Right.
You're gonna be able to tell. That don't mean that you're a wallet because you tell her what you do. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a part of it's going to be like making sure that you're not spending any money, but you can show assets. I don't think that makes you a trick to show assets.
No. Now I will say this though. If a woman start asking me about money or what I do for a living, and we just met at the bar, I'm gonna be like, "What the hell?" I mean, it's cool, but I'm gonna start asking her what she did too. She better be talking about some same shit, because if she say she ain't got no job or she ain't doing nothing, I'm gonna be like, "Hold up now." But I most time when I talk to women, they'll start like, if you get a woman's number, you know they're gonna ask you eventually what you do for a living. But I mean, I guess it's cool if they ask you at the bar, but I'll be curious, like, damn, what the fuck? We at the bar having fun. Why you worried about what I do for a living for?
Well, I think that's part of the conversation. Like, other than like, hey, how
Well,
you doing?
yeah.
You know, like, that's the
conversation.
thing. Like, if you want to take it from the bar to something else, and it's like a less than 2-minute
Yeah.
conversation, like, you know, like when you're in a, like, for example, when you're in a grocery store and like you talking to the girl, like you getting the number within 5 minutes, you know what I mean? But if you're having an extended conversation, asking what they do, they ask you what you do, why you here, you know, she gonna ask you questions about yourself, right?
Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about a classy lady though. You sound like a lady with some
like a
class.
lady. I'm talking about not like, okay, when I say bar, I mean movie bar. She in a dress. She got heels on.
Right.
You in a suit. You go into Ruth Chris bar. I ain't talking about no around the way like little joint. You know, you got your Adidas sweatshirt on, sweatsuit on. That's not what I'm talking about. So like I'm talking about a real conversation with a good looking woman. And like she gonna ask you some questions. Especially depends on where you are. Like you were saying, depends on where you are. Like if you're in Atlanta, my nigga, you ain't it ain't the same out there. There's a lot of niggas who can talk. They talk some draws off of them. They get there, they get to it, but they ain't backing up what they talking about. So like dudes, like a lot of girls are wary about, especially as you get older, because they done been with, you know, Glocktavius and all them. And Glocktavius told her all kinds of shit. They got along real well, but Glocktavius ain't got no income. And they couldn't settle down.
So
you know
let me ask you a question though. Now you're right, a lot of women have been with those type of guys, but should we take that as like, okay, you're trying to use that to what? Like if I'm talking to a woman and she start bringing up stuff like that, or I'll be like, what they got to do with me? Because that's your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And I understand she's probably gonna use that to say, well, you got to do more, and that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Because if this woman has made bad decisions in her life, and now you're using it with me, I feel some kind of way. I'm like, man, you know. And Rip dropped off. I guess he having device problems, but I mean, I get what Rip's saying though, and I respect it too. Women are going to learn from their mistakes sometimes. If this woman has made so many mistakes, and now all of a sudden I'm that guy, you're going to come up like this, how it's going to be. I'm like, shit, I ain't trying to be the first guy. You should have did this shit a long time ago. You ain't do it at 19, but you want to do it at 29.
Well, that's why. But me and my friend, we be talking about this too. Well, when the young woman is 19, 25, 22, 24, 16, there's there's 100 guys trying to talk to her, and she knows women knows who's the athlete. They know who's selling drugs. They know who's working for the grandpa. They know who's the mechanic. They know who's the lazy. They know who's who, and they pick the guy that they want. So now they picked this certain guy when they was 23. Now they 33, and now they want a different type of guy. But you know, like you said, you already made mistakes. So, you know, sometimes you can't come back from certain things. Sometimes you can.
And then like one woman had said something about like, why should we stick to having our same? Why should we stick to this? This is my thing. If you've been messing with Pookie and Ray Ray for 10 years from 19 to 29, why all of a sudden you don't want no Pookie and Ray Ray no more? So you saying that you want a good guy now? That's kind of odd to me that you went through 10, 12, 13 years of your life on Pookie and Ray Ray. All of a sudden you want a good guy. I'm going to have to question you, ma'am. Because I don't understand why you want a good guy. You wanted a Pookie and Ray Ray all your life. That's why you got to talk to these
Well,
women.
what they want to do, they really want the Pookie and Ray Ray, but now they got bills. So they need somebody. They really are attracted. That's what they really want deep down inside, the Pookie and Ray Ray. But the Pookie and Ray Ray don't pay no bills. There's a bunch of problems. But that's what they really want. So now they need somebody that was in school
And
has
somebody
a
be a
job
father
and is
figure.
actual normal human being and goes to the grocery store and things like that and can fix the car for them and whatever. They need that stuff now. So now they don't desire that person, but they need that person. So they gonna put on the front, but deep down inside they like what they like from the beginning. You always like what you like from the beginning.
And I respect that. I just don't know. Like some of them talking about they can't. Why don't you marry the Pookie and Ray Ray? I don't get it. If I'm gonna date prostitutes and whores my whole life and then expect that I'm supposed to get a good woman, I gotta accept that woman find out I used to date those type of women. She said, I don't want to be with you. That's all you did was prostitutes and whores. I gotta accept the fact that she said that. These women think that they supposed to get a good guy once they mess with all these Pookie and Ray Ray.
Well, they think that because since they hit puberty, every guy in the world has been trying to get with them. So now all I gotta do is just flirt with them and I can get this person now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why they think that.
Why you gotta get the leftover baggage though? I'm just like, damn, like I can't believe you couldn't find a husband out of all them damn Pookie and Ray Rays you was fucking.
No, the Pookies was never husband. Pookie was what my pussy desired, not what my brain desired, not what my heart desired. So that problem is you got 3 parts. Men got 2. Men really got their heart and their dick. They really ain't got on that brain, but they got their heart and their dick. Now, women got 3. You got the heart, the pussy, and the brain. Now, the brain says, find you a good nigga who ain't gonna cheat on you. But then that's always, sometimes it can be in conflict with what makes your pussy wet. So what makes your pussy wet, what makes sense to niggas. That's why men are like very confused because it don't make sense. You know what I mean? If to us, it's like, okay, it don't make sense. But they don't put the brain, they understand the pussy got more control than the brain. It's like 60-40. So like if the pussy gets throbbing for this dude, it could be the worst guy. I mean, they make songs about it all the time. You know, I'm in love with another man. You ever listen to the lyrics to that one from what's her name? I can't remember her name now. But like the lyrics are like, he treats me great, but I love this man. We fight all the time, but I love this man. I mean,
a lot of the women like that. They had broken homes and they got a lot of psychological damage.
Right.
That's disgusting.
And you see that a lot of it in the Black and Hispanic communities. That's where you see it, like Indian community, Asian. The women,
but those communities are more loyal. Those Hispanic women are more loyal, though.
Huh?
Like, our women ain't loyal. You see, every time I see a Black woman, I ain't no disrespect to Black American women. You go to Walmart, Target, a lot of places. You see a Black woman that's American with a child. Chances are she ain't got no husband. That's not good. You see a Hispanic woman, she's gonna have somebody.
My bad. But what I was saying was, it's only in the Black and Hispanic community. Like you don't see Asian women's like, yo, I want a thug Asian. You don't see Indian women desire.
I don't hear Mexicans doing it though. I don't really talk to Hispanic. I'm pretty sure some of them like thugs, but it's really Black Americans.
Because in Mexico, I lived in Texas and West Texas, all Mexicans, and they're all about family.
Right, they are about family. And when the last time you ever heard a damn African woman say some shit, I want a thug? I'm pretty sure some of them do. Like, have you ever heard of Black? Like, I heard an African woman. I heard a few African women that moved to where I live at, and they said they left their husband because he was a bad man and stuff like that. I don't know who was wrong or right. I've never heard a Black American woman say, I'm gonna leave my husband because he's a bad man. No, they're not gonna do that. I don't care. The Black American woman knew he was a bad man before she got fucking with him.
She wanted him like that.
Right, but an African woman, she will leave you if she find out you're a bad man before an American Black woman. We American Black woman, like, as long as you can pay my bills, fuck me, give me what I want.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was listening for. You mean bad, like illegal or doing like
right.
Morally
African women, African women. Like you're never gonna hear an American woman say, "I left my husband because he was a bad man." I'm like.
No. It's. I mean, you see it. I mean, like even in the shows that these women watch, I thought dudes watch Ghost and all this Power and all this kind of stuff. I mean, when the little dude was trying to get out the game, it was the women who kept these guys in the drug game. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, this money ain't gonna come in like it used to, and da. Like they're the ones who really be pushing it. I mean, if the drug dealer gets a 9 to 5, he ain't gonna probably be throwing bands at the club. Who's gonna be mad? Who's gonna be the mad one? The
Well,
strippers
they
are gonna be
don't
mad.
care. They want him to keep pushing it because he's the one going to prison, not them.
Yeah, and he's paying shit and not them. The money ain't coming in. There's no 9 to 5 without some education that's gonna pay you $400,000-$500,000 a year that he's getting on the street, making $50K a month on the street.
Right.
He ain't gonna do that. You ain't throwing 10 bands when you're making 10 bands. You throwing 10 bands when you're making 50 bands. That's when you can throw 10 bands. So you have to make that kind of money to really be able to put a girl in some damn Prada and some damn all that Chanel and shit like that. Niggas is making money when I was talking about money. I mean, these dudes is like, and then they see it. The dudes like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go into legit business, and it's gonna be slow money. It's just like the same way with these strippers, man. It's hard to get out off the stripping pole because when you get to a 95, you can be a nurse making 80, 100K a year. They don't give a shit because that money ain't the same as when I didn't get taxed. Number one.
And they end up going back to this shit.
Yeah, they go back because that money was too good. They getting taxes now. That 100K and 100K when you get taxed, it's 77K.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like
go to a library and look at these books, like those romance books. Those shits be dirty as hell, and that's what black women be reading too. I looked at some of those romance books. They be having black women love reading them romance books that talk about cheating. I'm in love with another man. Same stuff Rick was saying about that pussy want this, that brain want this. Those books cater to them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of my bad.
My bad.
Now, a lot of the black women and a lot of women, they have an imaginary boyfriend in their head. So now when a real man comes up to them, he's never gonna match with this perfect guy that's in her head. So so she don't want it. She's gonna find something wrong.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. A lot of black women didn't grow up in a household with a father. They don't even know what real masculinity is. They don't know what a real man is.
They don't
seen
know
the
what
mama
a
fucking all these sorry
relationship
dudes.
is. They don't even know what a relationship is.
Exactly. You watch your mama fuck with all these street niggas, you probably gonna do the same damn thing.
Lori Harvey.
And then sometimes it is women, and there's a lot of American women who do grow up in good households and still want a thug. And that comes back with entertainment, music, TV, and shit.
Now, Lori Harvey's mama, what was she out here doing? All them niggas in jail and went to prison for that drug life. 2 of them. Cousins.
Right.
Think about it.
That's why she didn't want damn Michael B. Jordan there. He was boring to her.
To her. I mean, at the end of it, it's not matching up with what
you gotta find a woman that there's women that are normal human beings, but a lot of guys they want the woman that's turned up. So
it's not turned up. I've had this conversation. I've had this conversation with women because it's just like dudes. Like I see dudes. Let me do it because I have to give women a break on this one. I see dudes every day who are single, good guys out there, right? They don't keep their hair cut. They kind of a little raggedy. They got a little scent to them. Yada yada yada. You know what I mean? They little other pieces are not fitting, right? It's the same thing with the women. The women that we want. Also, sometimes the women who are great people, wonderful women, they do not keep up their appearance. And for a man, appearance is very important. And the hard thing to find is a woman who's really cool, but also like takes pride in her appearance. There's fucking YouTube. That's laziness. That's absolute laziness. You can go and find whatever you want. You can get on whatever cream for your face that you want. You can do whatever you need to do. Get on makeup tutorials. There's 50 million women doing makeup tutorials on TV, hair tutorials online. You can get all that shit done. It's just that you don't think that that's an important thing to do for a man. They don't think that's why Kevin Samuels was saying what he's saying about women tell you how they think, what they think of you by how they look. Because a woman who cares about her looks wants to get a man. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing this for. Really good-looking women know that they ain't gonna pay no fucking bills. They can talk shit online and be on these podcasts talking about if he don't make 50K, you shouldn't be dating. Now she wasn't cute, but I'm just saying women can say that shit because they know that beauty costs.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Yes, it is women like that, but then the women who don't look like them get confused too and think they can do the shit too. So it's a big confusion, and it makes the game hard. So you got these beautiful women thinking like that, and then they pass them down to these average ass women who don't. And now they got them treating the regular men who ain't got the money, like, oh, you gotta treat us like this.
See,
like,
and you're exactly right, because men were told very early on, your ass is ugly. They told very straightforward, very early on, I need to work on this shit. These women are taking up for other. They're taking up for other women. They feel like if I call this girl, no, you and Lori Harvey are not going to have the same results. You can wear the same clothes she wears. You can put on the same makeup she wears. You can do all that shit, but you at this level and it ain't going. You are 7 at best. That's as high as it goes. That's it. Men were told that. Okay. All right, my jump shot is shit. I got it. Work on your dribbling. Make sure you can pass like a motherfucker. Make sure you can do other shit on the court. Then shoot if you can't shoot. Women be like, oh, I can shoot like Steph Curry. No, you can't. And men are like, no, work on other shit. Learn how to cook. Work on your attitude. Make sure you can do conflict resolution. Make sure you can take care of a nigga. Be his inspiration. Write love notes at lunchtime. Tell him, make his fucking lunch box. Make sure the kids are straight. Like, do some other shit other than be cute. If cuteness ain't your shit, I'll take a 6 that's got like all that shit going on. That's a beautiful woman to me. Shit. That's a wife to me.
But you know, a lot of people don't know how to work to their strengths, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to find out what your strengths is as a man or a woman. Some people don't want to work to their strength. That's why they got them losing out here. Like a man, like imagine if you got a strength, this is what your strength is, and you keep going away from it. That's like with sports or anything. Why would you not want to work with your strengths? Why are you trying to be somebody you're not? End of the day, you ain't 6'6", but you're trying to be acting like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't 6'6", that's cool. You can still work with what you got. A lot of people don't know how to work what they got. They want to fantasize about something else, like the women who believe they're gonna look like Lori Harvey. You know you don't like no goddamn
bitch ass nigga. Shut up, bitch ass nigga. Shut up, bitch ass nigga.
I got some weirdos coming up in the day, boy.
That's the same guy.
That's some strange, some weirdo. I don't know.
That's the same. That's the same guy.
It is though. Yeah,
But yeah,
right.
it's but what was it? Because nobody he wanted to wait till
He wanted
to wait until the very end.
Hey, I had the thing waiting for it, but I wasn't sure, man. I was just waiting. I didn't know who it was. I don't want to not let nobody up because I want to see what they say. But I'm like,
nah,
but you know what? Not to get off topic though. When I used to have my other channel with Manly Gossip, and I started messing with Tommy, it was like worse though. It was dudes on here I would let up, and they would pull out, and I had to damn edit the video after the live and crazy shit like that. I was just like, man, it was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, they would do stuff like that. They'd get up there, wouldn't say nothing, and I wouldn't really be paying attention. So I had to be more, aware of it. And all of a sudden, they'll pull out. Somebody be pulling out or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it be some crazy shit, bro. There's some stick people out here. Like, damn, I'm like, But
no, Ron's right though. Beauty don't last forever, and that's the thing. It's like it's just my point is the initial conversation. We were having the whole conversation that Anton was having with those people in the group. And that whole panel was about initial like people didn't understand what an initial conversation meant. That first conversation to catch the person and move on. Like you got to have beauty or it's not gonna work. Men don't just stop for a woman. Oh, I like her ankles. Niggas don't do that. Oh, I like how she carried that bag. Niggas ain't doing that. You do it because you got a fat ass.
I'm gonna tell you something else too, though. Me and Prime was talking about this. You got women out here that got weight on them. You got a man that got weight. He was a dude on the show, had weight on him. He was fat with tattoos. The women was liking him like he was the man. Women can't do what men do. Your ass fat, you're probably not gonna get what you want. It's gonna be a lot of dudes. Right. I mean, Lizzo not gonna get. You take a big man like Lizzo, he can pull women if he got game. Lizzo ain't gonna pull no dude. They're gonna be like, let's discuss that.
Yeah, you're right. Not for the same reasons either, though. Because Lizzo's got a man, but that nigga is like there for the money. I mean, you know what I mean? So he's there just like he's there like a lame nigga would be. Like a lame nigga would be. He's there like a lame nigga with money. Like she's there just because he got money, right? Like you get what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. It's not really him she loves. And it's not really her he loves. He's like, look, make sure that money come through.
Shit, or Lizzo too for some bag. That's
what I'm saying. That's what it is.
Every Friday I need my allowance.
I'd be unhappy though. I wouldn't stay long. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be happy living with.
Man, you got to stay long enough to get that alimony or the or palimony. Excuse me, at least palimony. Get that palimony, which is like you live in with each other for a few years. Y'all common law. You divorcing the state of California, my nigga. That's 50-50.
You know what? It sounds dirty, but women do that shit all day.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you, nigga. If you a bum out here and you ain't got no money, bro, you need to find you a rich bitch who ain't got no who's
she might be crappy. She might be crappy too, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, you stay long enough. You know what I mean. You might have to suck a few toes. You might have to. You might have to open some bags of ramen noodles, whatever you got to do. But you know, get to that money, dog. I mean, you know, we think these girls doing sucking on Rick Ross's dick. I mean, think about it.
Yeah, Rick Ross is good, bro. Rick Ross is known to him. He don't care though.
He don't care.
He don't care. I've heard some women say they like his swag. Most, you know, I'm not gonna say it's about the money. I think Fat Joe, a big guy like him, probably can get women without the money. Rick Ross might can too, because he's a dirty dude and shit. Rick Ross was doing some dirty shit, but the kind of women that Rick Ross was pulling before he made it, he was getting women, but you know they were from the hood and shit. You know,
they're pretty, but they weren't where he is now. I mean, they were pretty girls, you know, like Rick Ross' baby mama, which was
they want no quality women. They want quality.
They weren't ugly. The woman that 50 Cent sued, you know, got sued by she sued 50 Cent. That girl, that woman, she wasn't a bad looking woman. I saw the sex tape, wasn't bad. You know, she ain't a bad looking woman. So like, it ain't like he's got ugly girls. But what I'm saying is to the level we talking about. You know?
No, he ain't getting these type of women out that money. No.
Nah. If he was just a nigga working at the driving a forklift, nigga ain't pulling.
No, he'll just be another big nigga out here. He'll have somebody probably. You know, he'll better do a little something. But you gotta also add that dirty swag he got, and black women love that dirty, nasty dude do dirty shit. So you gotta understand he was doing dirty, foul stuff, selling drugs. So, I mean, could you imagine Rick Ross being a good guy? It wouldn't even match with him anymore. He'll be a different person.
Right. That's what that's the issue with the guy you were talking about. The dude, what's the name we're talking about? Michael B. Jordan. That's the issue, right? Because what makes Michael B. Jordan, what they like about Michael B. Jordan is not going to be the same thing as what makes him like what they like about him. If he was you never see him as a fucking gangster out here in any movie.
Match up though
in any movie because it's not him. You get what I'm saying? It's not because
I will say this though. You take Rick Ross and you take Michael B. Jordan and put them in some average job. I think Michael B. Jordan gonna get off
right. That's why I say
a guy, but.
Well, that's my point. That's the thing that I was talking about is like you got to work on other shit. If y'all, all things being equal, if y'all work the same job, this nigga got something that you ain't got, right? And you got to work on that thing. You know what I mean? Because it ain't about the money. Then if everything's equal, we all coming out, and ain't nobody seeing no car keys, ain't nobody seeing all this shit, and you out and about. That's all things being equal. Money ain't in there, right? I can lie and say I got money and shit when I'm out in the street.
I remember I was with this person one time. He kept saying his clothes, why he couldn't get women. And we went out, and I think I let him wear some of my clothes, and all he was doing complaining, talking about it didn't fit him. I was like, bro, stop making excuses. You just didn't get no women tonight. It's fair. You're not gonna get women every night. Sometimes people make excuses, and you might have could have got some women, but
it's not what's on you, it's what's into you. It's what's in
exactly.
You.
I mean, definitely looking nice matters, but at the end of the day, you said it was your clothes. I let you get some clothes, and you still didn't get no damn women. So, and then
that brings me to my nigga. That brings me to the thing I sent you because that nigga on there. And I'm just gonna skip to one part. I don't know if you have a YouTube Premium because you could just skip to it. But this nigga on the Kendra G show, and let me find where we gonna be on in the Kendra G show here. Hold on, I'm gonna find the exact timestamp so you can see what I mean on that thing I sent you. That dude was on this the other day. Now he put his whole fucking name on here. First of all, see these shit like this.
He said, but anyway, he was a cornball. Michael G. was looked at as a cornball before.
And this guy, look, what does he put on it? What she put as a title? What she put as the title on this nigga? Started 1919.
You talking about the video you sent me?
Yeah. Started. It's on YouTube. Started fair use. I'm gonna say that so that you don't get busted. Fair use. Because we're gonna talk about it.
I'm about to let me get it on up here. I'm about to download it and everything.
Oh really? You can't play it through there on another?
No, I have to just pull it up. I mean, I can download it and do all that stuff though. I can't do it like that.
Oh, okay. Can't do it live. I got you. And
I'm not really a fan of Kendra G.
It's not about Kendra G. It's about the nigga that's on Kendra G. It's about her.
Oh,
it's
okay.
about
I know
the nigga who's on
about.
the show. It's like, this is my point. This is exactly what it looks like. Niggas may not see what we see. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't see what we see, and Kendra trying to give him advice, trying to give him a makeover and shit. And she doesn't see what we see. It ain't got nothing to do with his clothing. She thinks it's his clothing. She thinks he needs an edge up. She thinks it's all this other shit. And it has nothing. If you watch it, it's nothing to do with that. And she really trying to hammer this home. Oh, you come out here swagged out. You'd be all right. Maybe if you had a big ass chain or something on, but like it ain't gonna happen now. No, that's why it was a good one to go over because like this just came out. It just came on an hour ago. Like this is literally just uploaded.
I just like I don't know something about Kendra D to me though. She be on some different shit sometimes.
Exactly. I don't care about her. It's not about her. Remember, guys, it's not about her. It's
not about her. Yo.
Yeah, I'm using it. She's in a relationship. She's 45 years old, my nigga. Who cares? Like it's the time has passed. Who gives a shit?
Kendra D when she's telling the dude. It's not your clothes.
No, she's saying it is. Her ass is telling this nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
There you go. But this is most women really believe they don't know what caught them. I told somebody this. Stop asking women what they want in a nigga. They don't know. They always say that. They never know what the fuck they liked about this guy. Right? Because you'd be like, okay, this guy's just like this guy. And they're like, no, I don't like him. They're like, he looks exactly the same. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't about that. They're deeper than that. Like you were talking about confidence and being able to talk to a woman, all that kind of stuff. They don't hear all that. They see he got a chain, he wear this, he go over here, he does this. They don't see that shit. They know it's there, but they don't see it. It's almost like, what's the best example I can put out? It's almost like a dude who like, I don't know about it. I feel like this guy's 1919. Go to 1919.
Hello?
Before you play this whole damn thing.
Oh shit!
Right here.
I love that you will work on yourself and save yourself for marriage.
Orlando.
So she is admiring your self-discipline. This is from a guy. Maybe this can help. Chance to cheat, but I think you're already doing this. He says some advice: gym 5 days a week, change your diet, find a good mentor that can help with career and social advice. Self-development is attractive. Good luck, brother. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. Listen. All right. I say this. I think what I love about my show is all things. All things happen, and I think you have a good canvas, right? You literally have the qualities all the women say they want. Like the character that y'all say y'all want. He don't got no baby mamas. He don't got a whole bunch of kids. He wants to be monogamous. He hasn't been intimate with nobody before, so y'all can share that together. He wants to do right by his lady. He wants to be the Russell to your Sierra, not your future. So you have the character. Women won't admit it. They won't admit it. Men admit it, and you admitted it. But women be wanting swag too. They want the Russell Wilson with the future swag. And that's the challenge at times. You know what I'm saying? That be a challenge at times. Like they want the good character, but they be wanting they want the big swag too. But I think since you got, to me, the best part already, which is the character, the swag is easy to get. Put you in some, give you a good cut, get you some contacts, work on your walk. Do the Kendra Cam again. I want to see your walk. Let's get this walk. Let me see this count. Now, come on, let's do it.
Oh my God.
Day. We in training day. Give me the walk. Let me see this confident walk that we about to get. Okay. Walk to me confident like you know you that man. Like you know you that man.
I'm gonna stop right here for a minute though. She over here trying to nice. Come on, man. You can't be listening to this woman, man.
No, that's not her. That's my point. That's my point. It's like I'm making fun of her.
Yeah.
Her, like,
but what I would say,
I'm sorry that he had to be listening to her. She making like a damn fool.
He don't know. He don't know.
Everything she said. Oh, you don't want to cheat. You want to be with one woman. Everything she said a woman wants, that's the opposite of what.
And that goes back when the Rip and them be saying you don't go to women for game. You're going to the wrong place looking for some shit he looking for. He looking for a woman for game and teaching him some shit. You're like a clown. She's setting you up to be a fucking shit.
There it is. She's setting you up to look like a fucking clown. And right now, her having him walk on the fucking internet is making him look bad because women don't know what makes their pussy tingle. Okay, a dude would be like,
I
bro,
gotta
hey,
play
come talk
with-
to me after the show. A nigga would be like, nigga, come talk to me after the show. You know, DM
I'm
me.
not-
I'll hook you up.
Imagine we up there walking for a woman to do some. She like
Thank
a damn
you.
fool,
For thousands of people.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, walk to me like you know you. Come
She's
on.
trying to teach a
on.
man
Come on. Come
as
on.
if this nigga would
Come
be
on.
fooled by her.
Come on. Don't play with it. Don't play with you.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Don't play with you. That's what I'm talking about.
That's embarrassing.
That's what I'm talking about. I got a lot of love for you because once we get that together, and I know
They act
men
like
are
you
gonna
can
hit
do
you
this
up in
with
droves. People are gonna
3
hit you up in
days.
droves because
They
you
act
have
like you
a
can-
good
they
spirit.
act like you
to
can
You're a
fix
good
this
human
shit
being.
in
I
3
think we
days. This
all
nigga need a year.
feel it. That's why even with the comments, people giving you love suggestions. They're not really trying to break you down. It's like we can tell you got a good spirit. We just gotta we're gonna just swag you out, and game gonna be over. You're gonna have too many women. Once we swag you out, you're gonna have too many women to choose from. And let me tell you this. Listen, I'm gonna invest in the swag out right now. Like I already said, I wanted to keep this show just about love because it gets tricky at times when I give cash apps and things of that nature. But I'm about to send you a cash
You know
app.
what? If I was on there and she had to deal with other people, I'd be like, shit, would you date somebody like him? That's what I would ask her.
You lie and say yeah.
Yeah, she'll lie. Yeah, 'cause she
No,
don't wanna
I
hurt
said
her
no. I
feelings.
don't mean they don't know what makes their pussy. I think they can't articulate what makes their pussy tick.
I
Let me
mean,
put it
the
that way.
guy, he got, you know, you can change all the physical features, but
Right.
if he don't have swag in him, he's not going. You can't
Or confidence. I think he's lacking confidence too. To get up there and embarrass yourself like that, you can't be confident because like you are. He said he looks desperate.
Right.
Yeah,
that's never sexy. Hold on.
That's never sexy. You're a no one with no desperate ass man.
Thank you. So that's the whole thing that like it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like she's making it worse for the nigga, not
Exactly.
better. She
Like,
thinks
she's
she's
trying to
helping.
make him feel good.
Do you think
but
women
she's
were
not
hitting up his
helping him.
Instagram saying, "Damn, I'm on him"? They looking at him like he a weak dude. They like, "Damn, he did exactly what she said." That ain't good.
And then now I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think about a dating mentor? I think that's stupid.
Come on, like a man.
Yeah, she just said, "Oh, you need to find a mentor to help you."
Yeah, he shouldn't need no mentor. I mean you.
He
He
26.
can go look.
Let me make sure we understand how old this nigga is, so that we ain't talking about no 18-year-old here. So there's a lot of habits this nigga gonna have to break.
Damn,
Number
that's
one
hard,
habit.
man.
I'd have to go down this list. It would take. Thank you. Papa Pimp is exact. That's the face I'm using. It would take too fucking long. I gotta go all the way through. He said, "I'm dead," like he was a woman. I mean, you gotta get through. I have to.
I hate to say it like this. You know how somebody been doing something so long, it's gonna be hard for this man to change because he's not a young guy. Like you said, he's older. It's gonna be
Yes.
very hard for you to change. Like you said, a year, maybe a year can fix your body, but it's gonna change anything. And getting stuff in
But
shape
and
will
you
change
can't
his
you can't
confidence.
change your personality.
No,
Yeah.
he can get in shape can help his confidence though. But I still think he's gonna be who he
I
is.
don't think it's. I honestly, I know he's not confident, but what I'm saying is, I don't think confidence is the biggest issue. It's that he's not had any experience. I think you're right, Pop Pimp. I think if you got the body, the looks and the style right, I think it would get him in the door so he could get some fucking experience and learn that like these women, Sierra's a one-off. That you don't want to be you don't want to be the step pappy.
I'm gonna tell you what happened too though. Let's say he get his body and stuff right. If he on that simp shit, if he on that shit like he want to be with one woman and stuff, he better be careful. Cause
that's what I'm saying. He needs some hoes. He needs he needs a rotation, and he needs to learn that these women ain't gold. All that glitters ain't gold. These hoes will take your shit, and I don't think it's confidence. I mean, I'm listening to the guy. I see the nothing in low. I really don't think it's confident. I think this nigga could be ultra confident, and I think this nigga went full hose.
Like he don't look like the type that can do a Rick Ross or Biggie Smalls.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he can't do that. He can't do that.
Yeah, that's personality though. Like confidence, he could be confidently I've seen niggas confidently.
There's some big niggas out here getting some women just like him, but he ain't the one.
Nigga, I'm about the same size of this nigga. And he ain't even that big. The nigga is just poorly. He's poorly put. Number one, poorly put together. He's dressed like a bum on the fucking dating show. You got to be a little bit better than
he
that.
got up there and walk for her like that. Like you
He
get
got
a
up
walk,
and walk.
bro.
It's looking really bad. And then, like I said, you got to keep yourself together every day. You got to shave that fucking head. You see that head right there? You got to shave that motherfucker every day. You can't go out the house looking bummy and trying to hit on women.
This is like I think I talked about on my show. You know how like if a woman tell you to turn around and you see how your clothes look, that's like a little kid and shit. He did some little kid shit. You a woman come up to us as a grown man and say, "Oh, I like your clothes. Turn around." I'm like, "Why am I turn around? I'm not no woman." Oh, that is not manly what he did. He got up and walked for her. He should be like, "Bitch, what I look like?" I don't
Well,
think
he's so desperate. He's going to do anything.
Right? He thinks he thinks she's trying to help him.
She is trying to help.
Yeah,
she don't know what helps. A nigga
don't
will
know.
tell him what helps, and that's maybe back to your point. What's his name over there? I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. But like,
He needs some tough love.
Oh, sorry, tough love.
He needs to get in the gym. He needs to get his shape up, get in the gym, start exercising, eating right. That's number one. He should start doing that first.
I don't think that's what's keeping him from some pussy though.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas bigger than him getting pussy.
I
Bro,
think
you
he
gotta
needs to find
look
out.
at
I thought this is the same
You
nigga size.
gotta have one or the other. He don't have nothing.
But you know what? We would have to have a real conversation with him.
He said he ain't got nothing.
I think he needs a one-on-one with an actual person who can talk to him because for you to really know what his issue is, you gotta do a one-on-one with him because that shit right there won't tell him enough. Like we don't even know what he really likes.
How old
He
is
said
he? Like 42 or something?
26.
Oh,
The
he
nigga,
26?
the
Oh,
nigga
okay, he's
was
old
26.
then.
I mean,
Oh,
he
got-
can still change. He got time. He can still change.
He got time out. He was 42 then. God damn, I'm about to say this. It might
Oh
be
no, that shit would be over. And he's a virgin, by the way. The nigga's an incel. The number I don't know if you can say that, but you know what I'm saying. The nigga's an incel. So it's like
So
it's
he
a
probably
thing.
got picked on and shit. Because in the black
That's what
community,
I'm trying to
people get
say.
picked on.
You got to reverse at least like 16 years of bullying and all that shit. And you could tell from his mannerisms that he was around a lot of women. They were probably his friends and shit. You could tell from his
I would
mannerisms.
tell him, go to the boxing gym.
But
Get
another
knocked out.
thing, I want to
Your
know.
daddy
is-
used to.
But like Rip said though, he can't get women being fat. I want to know: are you happy the way he looks? He's happy the way he looks. He gonna get women. If he ain't happy being fat, he gotta fix it. He gotta fix it if he's not happy. If he's happy,
Right.
looking
I don't
that-
think it's the weight. I think it's the lisp. You guys heard the nigga talk. I think it's the lisp. I think he
Yeah.
said he's
Some
getting
people
racist.
say, I got a lips though. I got a lips. Let me talk.
Yeah, I'm saying he's got too many struggles. My point is, I was trying to list them all off because he's got too many struggles at the same time. You got to pick one. At least, he's not short, so he got that at least. But the other thing too is he's shy around women. Like you said, you don't have a mouthpiece. At least Papa Pimp got a mouthpiece. He'll talk. He'll speak to her. This
I think confidence is one of his biggest problems, though. He don't think you can't be confident doing what Kendra D do on the show, like. Because I ain't never seen no man get up there and let Kendra D do it like that, like. And I mean, you looking like how you going? Because Kendra D, like most of the time, men do get on her show. They be looking for somebody, but they're not gonna do no shit like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think him twirling around lets you know a lot, right? That lets you know.
It hurt him. Like the women probably was talking shit. Man, they was talking shit.
No,
About that.
the funny thing is, if you go under that in the comments, it's all like he's really nice, but he's really great,
What that
but
means.
he's such a nice person, but you know what I mean? And it's like that's what I'm telling you. The pussy, what it is the brain's going, that's a good guy. He's saying good shit. He's saying all the things I want to hear. And the pussy saying, nah,
But
nigga.
you know what? He might need some tough love. And I don't mean like hurting his feelings. Sometimes people need tough love. He's 26. He might need a little tough love. I don't mean nobody like saying something that's gonna break him, but somebody being honest with him. It needs to be a man. It don't need to be no woman.
Being very honest with him. You got to make up for the other shit. I'll tell him straight up. You got to make up for the other shit you got going on. If you're a
He
big
needs a
dude,
friend. He needs a real friend. He might not have a real friend. That's what I'm
Right.
telling him.
A
Or
real
maybe he
guy
hang around
friend.
people, or he hang around people just like him, and that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah,
'Cause you
that's
got
true.
people just like you. They're not gonna help you because they don't know shit either.
Right. You got to compartmentalize your life because the niggas who you might play Magic the Gathering with, or the niggas you play Yu-Gi-Oh with, ain't the same niggas you want to get pussy with.
Or maybe he gotta find another video game shorty.
Nah, them shorties still want a nigga with some.
Now you say go to trick. He maybe do need a trick, but that's not gonna bring his confidence and self-esteem up. Going to the DR. Is going to the DR gonna actually save him? I don't think going to the DR saves everybody. We gonna go over there and pay for ass.
Nah, he's gonna get robbed out there probably.
Well, yeah, he can't go by himself. He gotta have a guided tour. That nigga gotta be with somebody who already knows the
women
game.
from DR can't read him. The women from DR gonna read that ass too. They're not stupid because they can't
He's
talk.
gonna eat him up like he's gonna
read that nigga ass.
Someday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna need a nigga, not by himself. He need a wingman with him. That's like, okay, this is a approved one, and or here's a better one, Pablo. Here's a better one for you. You ready? Nick, like me, I'd go with him. I would set it up to where it looks like he's picking up the bitch, but she's already paid.
And yeah. And like Strong said,
now he feels confident. He's like, man, I got one last night. And he'd be like, oh, really?
And I will say this too. Now, a cool fat dude will take your chick, but this dude right here don't look like. If this dude, and I ain't trying to disrespect him. If that dude took my chick, I'd be like, damn, I'll be questioning the chick I'm with. And then, I charge it to the game, but I'd be like, damn, that nigga took my chick though. That shit wild.
Do you think he needs tattoos and all that shit? Like, do you think he
I'd be
would be better?
questioning the woman. I question the woman. What would you think if he took one of y'all chick? That dude that was on there took one of y'all chick. You'd be like, damn.
I'd be like, damn, man, I'm dead wrong. I'd be dead wrong. If that nigga was pulling hoes, like he was like, oh yeah, I fucked last night. I'd be like, shit. I'd be like, damn, I'm dead.
If he took your
wrong.
chick, you gonna question that chick though. You're like, okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
picked the bad chick. This is bad. I picked this woman no good. Like,
He better, and the thing is, he ain't got no money. That was the other part of the interview. Like, so that's what I'm trying to say. He's got too many struggles at the same. See, men can't have all those struggles. You can be a dumb, as long as you're pretty, you can be a dumb, broke, mean bitch, and still get niggas. You can have no other good skills. And still get bitches.
Any guy in a stolen car with two women, and yet he couldn't get one woman. That's because he's skinny. He can be still lame though. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter about the size all the time. This lame gonna be lame. You know, we had to say it though. And this lame, it's guys out here who are lame to get women. You can't say a guy because he lame. It's lame dudes out here that can put women. Some people just know how to get women and know where they fit in. And that guy look
There
like
it is.
he look like he's lost. This 26-year-old is lost. There's some like think about it. Let's say you a guy that like to play video games. Women out here like to play video games too.
Yeah, they still want you to be. They might be nerdy, they may be awkward, but if you got a six-pack and you like video games, that's a lot different than being
cool.
Yeah, or if you're real cool, like you the coolest one. See, you got to be the leader of your group or something too. See, even in the video game world, in that Magic the Gathering world, you go down to I don't know where you are, but Dragon Con down in ATL, you can pull hoes. All them girls who dress up like superheroes and shit. You can pull a bitch right there. They some of them fine as fuck. The issue is they still want you to look good. Like niggas, you got to have something else going for you.
Now we know Umar can get a one. I don't think Umar looking for no wife now. Come on now, Umar out here doing some.
Who's Umar?
Shit. Umar Johnson.
Who's Umar Johnson? Oh, the nigga, the Dr. Umar?
Black Power, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Umar.
Dr.
Umar got 2 baby mamas. What y'all talking about?
He ain't looking for no wife. That's a con. He's a con.
What y'all talking about? He got 2 baby mamas telling me to wife up a girl with 3 kids.
Right,
That's what Umar was talking about. That's what he said on that damn show. And them niggas had nothing to say back to him. He was a nigga with 2 baby. They didn't want to cut deep. See, I'm petty. I'd have been like, nigga, you got 2
Right, they feel like they can't hold a conversation with him because he got knowledge. He talk a lot, and people act like they can't. They probably was afraid to go there with him. I don't know why. I don't think it was about no fighting. I think they think he might outclass them in the conversation.
Yeah, they were outclassed. That was the thing about it to me. Them niggas was outclassed because that nigga said, "Oh, you got to take one for the community and marry some of these single mamas out here." That's what his ass said on the damn show.
Nah,
I don't know. He might get me in a conversation, but we talking about dating. I'm gonna spit some stuff too. In the day, it's gonna be up to the audience if he outclass me or
and
not.
Don't be telling me that you like that. I need to take one for the fucking team. But you the one who out here raw dogging bitches, and you got 2 broken homes. You ain't married nobody. Dr.
But
Umar
you know what's
never
so crazy?
been married.
The reason why they were scared to go there with him because social media and put him up there. People on social media feel like they right about everything. I'm pretty sure some people can outclass him in the conversation, but social media makes it look like nobody can do the shit and that's why they were scared. Like he a regular person who just been a lot of places.
Thank you. It's like they act like this nigga knows something they don't know, and that's what I'm like. I'm like the nigga has been a lot of places, got some education. That don't mean that he know anything about bitches.
It don't mean he right.
No,
He
it
wrong.
don't. And they act like he knows everything just because he's got like. I'm like, no, you know something about Black Power, Black histories, maybe psychology and sociology. But
why do you think he don't like Charleston White? He don't like Charleston White because Charleston White would tell him the truth. He does not like Charleston White, and Charleston White said he want to have a real conversation with him. If you going, let's say he come on here and we start telling him about his stuff like a Charleston White, he ain't gonna like us. Because he gonna feel like, oh, these niggas ain't gonna. We don't bow to him. That's what that's about. You have to be somebody with Umar Johnson. You cannot bow. You're gonna have to tell him whatever he's spitting, you gotta be spitting it back. And it's just like a Tommy Sotomayor. When you don't know him, he gonna goddamn come at you nasty. You gotta come back nasty. Some people you just gotta stand toe to toe with, no matter if you're gonna lose. If you're gonna bow before you even had a conversation with the guy, then you shouldn't even bring him on the show and no shit like that because Umar gonna probably come up there and try to dominate.
Let me say this, so let's take it low. And Rod, this is the kind of nigga that you might be right, Ron, on Mac need to stand on his wallet.
Yeah, he might need to stay on his wallet.
That nigga we were talking, that nigga we were watching, he might be the nigga the guy got to stay on his wallet. See what I'm saying? He like we in the fourth quarter with him. If we're gonna change anything about this game, we in the fourth quarter with him. And you know, if he don't change in the next 5 years, he might need to stand on his wallet. He might be a cheaper bitch, but you know, and he ain't got no wallet. That's
my thing is by 30 years old, you should have been. If you want to really change, he can change. He pumped out of the Charles Watson, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Umar Johnson didn't want no smoke with Charleston White. No. Charleston White gonna get dirty. Charleston White don't know everything either, but he will go there. That's what makes Charleston White his name. He will go there.
No, he'll go all the way to whatever your button is. Whatever button he can push all the way to, that's where Charleston White's going.
But
yeah,
that's what
the simple economy is what's going to get you.
About the panels, right? When they have these panels with all these models and shit, right? Why don't they have panels with the regular women, like a cashier?
Because they're not sexy. They're not attractive. This is like YouTube wants to see somebody sex. People want to see sex in this. And it's the same thing when I try to bring women on here. If I bring a woman on here for an interview and she's not that attractive, people are not going to be that attractive to watch. People want to sell sex. You got to bring women. You got to try to. It's going to be more likely if you got somebody like Laura Harvey on here interviewing, and more people going to be like, hell yeah, I'm tuning in. This shit, she bad.
Well, see, that's the thing I was just talking about was like why can't that's why Shaq reached out to that bitch working at Home Depot, because they're very rare that you got women who look real good who also have regular jobs. And so that's the issue that you run into. That girl who was they were like, oh, why aren't you working at, when that girl came out from Home Depot, they was like, why aren't you working at OnlyFans? Why don't you have regular girls who look good always gonna have a way to get some money. They could be dancing, they could be doing that's why it's very rare that's why women understand this. They don't want to say it out loud. That's why they call those girls regular girl. Why don't you get a regular girl? And what they mean by regular girl is not a girl who has a regular job. They mean a regular girl is an ugly girl who works at Pizza Hut. That's what they mean. They don't mean a gorgeous woman who works at Pizza Hut, because some nigga gonna come down and save them. Back to the simp economy. If you pretty in 2024, there is no reason to be broke and pretty.
Right, and Shaq is a super simp. He ready to save somebody, so you know Shaq.
And niggas will save you. You broke and pretty, you can sell some box, my dude, and you can be all right.
And they don't gotta just sell box. Some of these dudes is coming wiping these women up. They bring them to their house.
You saw what's her name? She just divorced that guy. What's the girl from Flavor of Love? The big booty one, Delicious, whatever her name was, Delicious. Yeah, she divorced that.
No disrespect. I know we talk about how dudes look on here now. Flavor Flav, cool, but you know, Flavor Flav was goddamn. Come on now, money goddamn saved Flav. Goddamn.
Yeah, and I heard Flav is cheap as fuck, and that's the funny part. Flav don't spend no money.
I can't see. It might be some women out here think Flav attractive, maybe when he was younger, but.
He also had like 9 kids, so the nigga ain't really had any money to really like
Do y'all think Flavor Flav would get women if you just a regular guy, young regular guy working at Walmart?
And he was just rapping on the damn. He was rapping on the damn forklift.
I don't know, man. I mean, he got a personality. If he keep his personality, it's gonna be somebody, but it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be harder. He's not gonna. He'll get. I think he could get a woman off his personality. Might not be the best looking woman. He would not get the quality women that he was having.
He wouldn't be having hoops. He wouldn't be getting hoops.
Hell no.
Hell no.
And you see how Hoops is. Hoops. After that, she ain't had no fucking regular job.
Hell no.
See what I'm saying? Once somebody finds you attractive, she been fucked by Shaq. She ain't got no regular job. What does Hoops do? Somebody tell me what the fuck Hoops does. But she been doing the same shit, whatever it is, for the last 15 years.
I
That
think
shit was
Kim
15
Kardashian
fucking
made it.
years ago.
Kim Kardashian slept her way to the top. What do you think Kim Kardashian did? What was she doing? Now she got all these business and shit.
I'm gonna say now she got business, but Hoops ain't got no business. Tell me about the business.
A stupid whore. No, she was a stupid whore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, tell me the businesses that she started. What about Delicious? Somebody tell me about Delicious businesses. Somebody tell me about.
Yo, I was in Las Vegas in like 2013. I seen Delicious walking through the casino.
And what do these fine bitches do? That's what I'm trying to ask.
They don't
what
get
have
old.
they been doing, and what do they do? So you see, Kendra G, like she's not fine. But what my point is that she got some money. But she's been doing. You could go back and look for the last 15 years. She's been on the radio. She's been doing this. She's been doing that. But these girls, you ain't got no. Okay, here's a good one. What about Eddie Murphy's ex-wife? What does she do? Somebody tell me what she does.
Ex-wife, she's getting paid.
Thank
She's
you.
an ex-wife.
So there is nothing these women are not doing, and she wasn't nothing before she met. She was a model, but you know what I mean. But she wasn't shit before she met Eddie Murphy, and after she met Eddie Murphy, she just lived on child support and the divorce arrangement. She ain't shit. They don't do shit. So niggas really. Here's my back to my point though. I'm sorry. My point is like the confidence that nigga's talking about. These hoes got confidence, ain't done shit. They confident about being pretty. That's like a nigga being confident about being tall, but I'm 6'10". You be telling a nigga, I'm 6'10" though. Like
the women.
It's like a lame. He gotta do that. He lame.
Thank you. That would be lame. I hold the women to the same thing. You lame.
Kim Kardashian, I don't like. I ain't trying to getting no whore no props, but I gotta give her props for being a whore and getting the bag. At least you know how to start a business. You are smarter than these women. She just was smart.
Yeah, she $1 billion business right there.
Yeah,
she was smart. She's a whore, but she's a smart whore. I gotta give her props.
Oh yeah.
Hoops and them were stupid whores. They just go in here stuck in the front.
Yeah, they do shit for free. She's trying to.
Like if you're gonna be a whore, goddamn, be Kim Kardashian. I mean,
yeah,
damn.
I think she's the only one. I mean, I can't think of anybody. Like even Jocelyn tried to do that shit. Jocelyn Fernandez, whatever her name is, Hernandez, and the guy. What's that other girl? The girl on the show tried to have a sex tape come out, and that shit didn't pop. And all these people who try to get money.
Jocelyn was with Stephen J. He made beats for Biggie.
Yeah, Stevie J. Jocelyn was with Stevie J, but they broke up almost 8 years ago. Right. He was married to Faith Evans for the last 5 years. But like this is a long. You thinking it's yesterday? This shit. What has she been doing for the last? What has Jocelyn, other than the show, been doing for the last 8 years?
Think about it though. These women start getting old, their value drop. Like, oh, you old now? Nobody wants your ass.
Thank you. And so when that beauty goes away, that's why you hear all these angry ass old women. When I hear a woman over 40 start talking about relationships and shit, that's like, this is gonna be rough. I'm gonna say it anyway. That's like Derrick Rose talking about a comeback. Okay, your knees blown out. It's over. Okay. Okay, that's it. You get one shot at the league.
Like a lot of those women who were shitting on Kevin Sam, what was her name? They didn't like some of them celebrity women were shitting on Kevin Sam. They were old as hell. Tommy Sotomayor lit their ass up. They up here 50 years old. Nobody wants your ass no more. You're not bad anymore. You're not bad anymore. You used to be bad. You
know what it is? You know what it is? It's the same reason why that nigga got with Nia Long. You know what it is though, right? Nostalgia. That's a powerful pussy. That's a tool stronger than anything you got. That's the bitch in high school that you feel at the 10-year reunion like shit. I might try to knock it off just to do it because I said I wanted that bitch back in high school. That is nostalgia. That's what it's a powerful tool. It's supposed to be. You know what's nostalgia supposed to be used in relationships for? It's for when you married at like 20. And then you get to 50 and you've made something of yourself, but you've been married for 30 years and you be seeing bad bitches around you. And what makes you want to go back home to your wife? Nostalgia from that first moment you met that girl, right? That's what makes you want to go back. But nostalgia on a girl you ain't had before, that's a fucked up thing, man. You're gonna be like, oh, remember, you be like, oh, man, I got Rudy Huxtable. Man, I fucked with Rudy Huxtable. That's what you're gonna say. You don't care what she been doing for the last 30 years. You be like, I fucked Rudy Huxtable. That's what
and
you
said. What about the age gap of dating a half your age or 7 plus? You talking about men dating 7 years or plus? I mean, most men don't want a woman that's too much older than them, though. But I mean, it's men out here dating older women. Look at Dwayne Wade. But that's about business, though.
But it's not that much older. What is she, like 5 years older than the dude? Like, it ain't 10, is it?
No, it ain't 10. We talking about Wade?
Yeah, Wade and
what's her name? I think she's about 10 years older than him.
Is it 10? She
10.
just look young, that's all. But she's also a multi-millionaire. Like the difference, I'm talking about old.
Yeah, regular woman working 9 to 5. You don't want no older woman 45
like
years old.
Wade getting with her won't no bad look because it's like it's different. It's power.
She got money too. Like that's the reason why I say it's not a big deal. But I'm talking about an old, not rich bitch trying to get a young rich nigga. That's what my point is. You can only pull that shit so long. Like if Zion waited 15 more years, that bitch would be what 50 because she's like 30. What is she 35? The old porn star girl. She'd be 50, and he would be 36, 37. That'd be a whole nother case. He wouldn't be tricked by her. You get what I'm saying? At 37, he ain't looking at no 50-year-old ex-porn star. The thing is it works when you young. When the niggas is old already, I'm 50. I don't want no 60-year-old fucking woman. Like, what the fuck am I doing? They're going the wrong direction.
But I mean, some guys out here like to mess with. They must got a fetish you want to mess somebody that damn old. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
my cousin love old ass bitches. I don't get it. I never will. He always fucked somebody at least 5 to 10 years older than him, and I'm just like, he's been doing it since he was 18. Like, it's crazy.
I've seen some pretty older women. Like 5 years. I mean, you can tell. You start looking at the woman. There's some pretty women older, but you ain't looking at what you looking at. You can be with whoever you want to be with, but what I look like dating somebody 55 years old, that shit crazy.
Well, I want kids. Here's the thing, like niggas is doing that. That's why back to what we talk about with the money part. Like if she a rich older woman, that's a different thing.
Even if I don't want kids, I don't want to be with nobody 55 years old. God damn.
20 years.
Like, I might not even get off with you unless she
Cher got a good. You seen Cher, nigga? Cher got a what's her name's ex-boyfriend? What's her name? Cher's with what's that girl's he dated somebody. Cher, let's see who she with.
Like I could date her like some, it's some older women that got that stuff together. Like y'all think Kendra G ugly. I don't think she that ugly. She got a nice body. She would be for fun.
Yeah, she had a really good body when she was younger too. It was all natural. Big titties.
How old is Kendra G? Like 50 something? She's like
45. 44, excuse me, 44.
Some younger dudes are smash. Anybody, yeah, smash.
Well, she got a man. The man she got though is younger than her. He's only like 38, 39. But he's like a scammer. He ain't got no legitimate job. Now, allegedly, let me say allegedly so you don't lose your channel. Allegedly, he's a scammer and he ain't got no fucking job. He ain't, as Kevin Samuels would put it, he's not LinkedIn level. You would never know who this nigga was.
In the 70s, her boyfriend in the 30s. Damn, he's 70 now. Who kind of dude want a 70-year-old?
Yeah, her boyfriend, Cher's boyfriend is Alexander Edwards, right? That's the ex-boyfriend of somebody. Who was she dating? I can't remember what he was dating. Somebody important, somebody like famous. Right. He just be going around getting the bag. He been with her for like 8 years, I think, or something like that.
It was that dude who was beefing with Eminem, man. He looking old. He be looking crazy as hell. What's that light skinned guy? He was on I gotta look this motherfucker up, man. This dude right here, a clown, man.
Benzino.
Yeah, Benzino is a clown. He be looking crazy as hell. Benzino got them hanging up.
Benzino. Oh, Amber Rose ex-boyfriend. That's who it is.
He be going to goddamn hang. I can't like nigga. You getting old as hell. You looking crazy. Benzino's trying to hang it up.
I know. The thing is, he had the source, so he was knocking down all those video vixens. Right,
yeah.
He was saying he fucked what's her name, Melissa Ford, and all of them because they had when they were up in the source and they would do the like shoots and all that, they would have to fuck Benzino to get into the source. So back when this is like mid-90s, you get what I'm saying? So like it's hard to let go of that nostalgia of when it was when you had what you had when it was like, damn, I ran the fucking source.
He still bragging about having threesomes. You talking about how he had threesomes and shit like Benzino. We know you tricking your old ass.
Right. The source was the source. I mean, this is time. You know what he's telling you about, right? It's 28 years ago. Times that happened 28 years ago, 30. His daughter was. You know what I mean? Like his daughter is a 18-year-old 20-year-old rapper by herself. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like this is.
Well, I hope I get that old, but I think sometimes Benzino act like he ain't in reality no more. Like, bro, you ain't 35. Nigga. You fucking old as fuck. But
he's what is he 50? What is he 55? 55?
No, that ain't too old.
I think Benzino's 50 something. He's 50 something because Eminem used to make fun of his ass.
He just talk like you that dude and shit. Like, man, you got that money, but don't get it wrong, Benzino.
He's 58. He's 58. He keeps himself in shape. I give him credit for that. For
a 50-year-old man, he keep himself in shape.
Yeah, for a 50, they clown him, but like for 58, shit.
But there's a lot of guys out here 50, 60. I know a 70-year-old in great shape. I mean, guys keep themselves in shape. I just think his mentality hasn't changed. Like, come on, Benzino, you ain't grew.
Mentally. Mentally, he's still beefing with Eminem. And that was 20 years ago.
Eminem probably ain't thinking about your ass. Eminem ain't thinking about no damn.
No, he got grandkids he about to take care of. Think about that with Eminem. Haley was like
look at Dr. Dre.
Haley was born in what, 95? So that she about to be 30 years. His daughter about to be fucking 30 years old. Think about
that's hard for Benzino. Like, look at them, Dr. Dre. You don't hear Dr. Dre talking crazy. Dr. Dre got more sense than Benzino.
Yep, Dr. Dre don't say shit.
He in fact got more sense than him. All them niggas got more sense than him.
In fact, Dr. Dre got so much sense. He said, "Fuck all this beef that we had as NWA. Let's make a fucking movie with and put Ice Cube's son in that motherfucker, and let's make some money. We can split the cash off this bitch."
Right.
Right.
Sometimes people are not gonna change. Like some people just got that mentality. Old women don't change. Old men, like Benzino's one of them. He's not gonna change.
He's not gonna change. He's been there 58. At 58, there's no change left. That's another thing with dating old bitches. You ain't gonna change shit. She gonna be like, oh, my ex liked his steak like that, and he liked to fuck like this, and he liked to do this like this. That's what they're gonna do because they've been patterned to the same nigga for at least 10 years, 15 years.
Now, a chick worth 360 million will get used, but if she got them not what you want, you're not gonna be there long. You gonna give.
How long you gonna stay? How long you gonna stay for 50 million?
No.
I'm
not super young, so like I'm not trying to waste no damn time with you. So if I was like 21,
5 years, 50 million.
No, man.
Stay with Cher for 5 years.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Though.
$10 million a year. That's like hey, let's Steph Curry's first contract.
Right. But if you was 21, you would be. If I was 21, you damn right. Give me Cher. At least chill with her.
Yeah,
I'll do it now. I'll wait 5 years of my life for 50 million, I guess.
Yeah, that was like 3 years for 30
million.
million.
I think about life, goddamn life, boy. 50 million, a lot of money.
Hey, after that, 30 million, I could move somewhere else. Nobody even heard of Cher.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be a different type of person. You're right. But it'll even be better if you was 25. You'd be like, damn.
Yeah, I was 25, get out at 28. It's almost like doing a prison. It's almost like going to prison for 3 years. Like I get out, do my time, come out, 30 million up.
I'll fuck with Lizzo if I want for some money too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be bending that ass into the pretzel for 3 years. 3 years, 30 million? Fuck.
Of course, that says
big ass over here.
Get in Cher's wheel, yeah. But the women out here using niggas getting out the bread, you know, it's a few men. Then Halle Berry got sued by her husband. He won.
Cher is what? Cher's 70. What is she? 70 or 80?
Damn, that's old shit.
Shared
Yeah,
in
let me ask y'all a
77.
question. How long would y'all stay with a woman with a bunch of money? You got to change her pamper and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Those 3 years, you might have to change some Pampers.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
disgusting, bro.
Yeah, I would just say, nah, I don't even.
That's disgusting. I don't know,
That's
man.
Man,
Yeah,
shit. I'll change your
savage,
diapers. Shit, I'd change some diapers for 50 grand.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I ain't gonna be messing with her though. I'm just changing some diapers and shit. Pretty much, I'm just your.
No, you gotta
motherfucking
fuck
boy.
her too. You gotta fuck her too. Fuck her good too.
Oh,
You gotta be
man.
lifting that leg
Man,
up.
what kind of medicine you gonna be taking to get up? For
Man,
this
you
shit?
better pop. You better get some of that gas station honey.
God,
Better hit
this
a
shit
honey
is
pack.
horrible, man. You got anytime I gotta change your
Fucking for
pamper,
money
they
for
already
real.
let me know. Changing
Yeah,
her
that's
pamper.
too much. That's too much. Now you that's
change
too
her
much.
pamper and you still can get up without a honey
You gotta
pack. You a
get right up
savage,
in
bro.
there.
God,
Yeah.
this shit can be wrong.
You
This
better
shit
watch.
is
You
rough,
better have
bro.
porn going on in the background.
Yeah, the tight nigga and shit,
Better
that
get it
shit
up.
box gonna be fire.
Nah,
Nigga gonna
that's
be-
too
yeah, you
much.
right. Somebody's 70, this shit gonna be disgusting.
Get you a honey pack and a Viagra and get that shit to popping, my nigga.
Damn. Shit gonna be
And
rough,
some
boy.
toys. See, you could do it. You get toys and you good. You don't have to fuck that long. You give her like a few strokes and you good. A few back strokes and you good, man.
What if she wants you to go down on this shit?
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah.
Hey, you don't know what she gonna require.
I'd be like, baby, you can't
that's
hold all
part
that
of it.
shit back, baby.
That's
I want to get shot
disgusting.
on. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can
Changing
do
her
everything from up
pamper.
here, baby.
There's gonna be some dudes who gonna do what they gotta do. Though. They ain't gonna give a damn.
Nah,
bro.
my
Out
nigga.
here, boy.
Nah, we can do
These
anything
dudes
else.
out here- these dudes out here messing with 70-year-olds for free, so you know they'll do her.
That's the
for
thing. I'd be seeing niggas with she ain't even rich. Nigga, get a rich bitch if you gonna fuck. If you gonna fuck for money, if you gonna fuck old bitches, get you a rich old bitch.
Right, some niggas fucking for a fucking beer.
Yeah, baby, I got a PS5 for you.
Imagine I'm
baby.
messing with you for to get high and shit. That's some
You get
wild shit right there, boy.
just, she got some weed dispensary. You just be like, oh man, I be fucking this 77 year old.
I ain't messing with you for a 40, man. This is
Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much.
I got
But it's true,
2K20.
though. It's
I got 2K25 early, baby.
Tell me,
You
man,
better
this dude's
come
out here that
by.
simple though. If I'm gonna be fucking with somebody for free, that's I must really like her. So
Yeah.
Nah.
Come on over, take your shirt off and wash mama Cadillac. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fucking with older chicks. Can't be 70 though. 70 pushing it though. That's some old ass chick, though.
Cause you might break it. You might break her head.
Remember,
Try to hit
Eddie
that.
Murphy was in that movie. He couldn't get right. What was that movie? Boomerang. He couldn't get right with that old chick and shit.
Yeah.
She wasn't that bad. I might have could have did her. I could do her. She actually was like different.
Oh,
I
Eartha
guess.
Kitt was the shit back in the day, though. Eartha Kitt was sexy.
On that movie,
back
I
in her
could
day.
I could deal with Eartha Kitt on that movie. Now I gotta deal with
Yeah.
her. I'm like, okay, I got
Even
her.
when she
I
was
got
younger,
you.
Eartha Kitt was a good looking.
Yeah.
They were, she never got married. She's one of those people who said she'd never get married, and she died alone. That was sad. Eartha Kitt, she did that interview with what's his name, and he was trying to convince her. Oh, that guy who died too. He's a newscaster, and he was trying to convince her to get married. This was in like the early 80s, late 70s.
Oh, Angela Bassett now, different levels. Now Angela Bassett still look good, but hey, she old now.
She was smart enough to marry.
Angela Bassett would be a prize at her age.
How about Vivica Fox? She's unmarried. Vivica Fox. There you go.
Vivica Fox? Yeah, she
now today.
Vivica Fox,
Yeah, I don't like her like that.
I don't like her
Today.
personality, but she's. Give me Angela.
Man, back in Boomerang though. I mean, not Boomerang. Back in Booty Call, Vivica Fox. That was her best look. Booty Call.
Or when she was
natural
on
body.
Kill Bill, she still was straight.
Kill Bill, she was still looking good. She was
Kill
older
Bill.
then. She was already in her like.
Give me Megan. Megan Good ain't old as them though, but I want Megan Good. I always like
Megan Good is what 40.
Yeah, I want Megan Good in her prime. She was bad to me, but
She was hood. She was the hood Barbie, man.
she was a hood Barbie, yeah. But she was still cute though. But
42. Megan Good 42.
Vivica Fox, I don't know the stuff she was saying when Kevin Samuels died and how she was acting. I ain't feeling you like that.
As I get older, I learned that Laura London was just a pretty face. Her body was never right.
I'm gonna tell you who was Dame Dash. You remember Dame Dash was the bad
sister. Who? Oh, yeah, I hate her fucking person. She's still pretty.
Yeah, I don't like her personality. Dame Dash was a chick though.
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash bad. She was doing all kind of porn or what kind of showing her body.
Oh, she was.
She was showing her body and shit. She was doing some stuff.
Well, she likes white men, right? She got arrested.
Yeah,
I'll put it up in there if he wants to play it. But she got arrested in Florida.
Share over Monique now. You
She
need
got
Monique.
arrested in
She's
Florida?
70 years old.
Yeah, domestic violence. Y'all never saw that when she got arrested in Florida?
Nah, I never saw.
What's her name again? Say her name again, because I can't remember it now. Stacey Dash. That's what it is. Stacey.
Even Michelle Obama. I'll take Michelle Obama over last. She got.
Hey, here it is. You want to see? You want to see it? You want to see her get arrested? I'll put it in the chat.
So who was it now? Got arrested?
Stacey Dash. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
She moved out of the apartment and she broke with her
What
husband.
part of Florida? What part of Florida do you know?
Yeah, it says right on Pasco County. Where's Pasco County?
Pasco County. I don't know where is it. Where is Pasco County?
Does it say the town? Nah. Does it say the town?
Pasco County, Florida is basically North Tampa.
Yeah, I'm in Florida too, but I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, she's on the west side.
She's on the West Coast.
She's like Land O'Lakes and North Tampa. Just call it Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the video, but yeah, I remember Stacey Dash used to be there. I remember she was on that with Marlon Wayans and them.
Vivica Fox doesn't have no kids, and she was never married too. I think.
Yeah, she's never married, never had any kids.
What you were dating 50 Cent? 50
She
Cent
dated
was
50
dating.
Cent, and that's why there was so much beef, because she really thought, back to what we were talking about the very time I got on here, about these women thinking that Glocktavius is going to marry them and settle down and all that bullshit. 50 Cent said, "You look good in that dress. I want to fuck you." And that's all he said. And she thought he meant marry her, take care of her, be a producer for her.
Yeah, he just wanted to smash and bounce.
Thank you. She heard something we didn't hear. Back to what I was saying about the
He said
brain.
she treated him like though.
Brain, pussy, heart. Okay? Is a thing.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
So can you just go ahead and put your hands on your back for me real quick? Thanks.
What's that? Is that right there?
That's
Damn.
60 days right there.
Okay.
This was 2019. Look, September 30th, 2019.
She's in an apartment?
Right now.
Yes, nigga. She ain't got no money. What movie she made money on?
Is that
Y'all
the
come
right
back
way?
and tell me.
Okay. Just don't twist your hands too much.
What movie she make a bunch of money on? Clueless, she was barely known.
Her brother got all that money. Like, damn, she can't be too
I'll walk
broke.
you over
Her
to my
brother
car and
got
I'll explain everything to you,
rich as
okay?
hell.
Did she do something else after that?
I'll explain it to you in a second, okay?
Okay, she just being out here being petty. That's all that is.
Yeah, well, she marries white men. She always dates white men. So, like, let me see if I can skip to the part where.
What if you lived in an apartment and she was your neighbor and shit?
Oh, you want to go to?
What do you do
My
for
nigga,
work?
she live in just a regular ass apartment.
Okay.
People be thinking.
What do you mean?
People
like
be
yours?
thinking these stars be living big, lavish things because they were
Born.
a star 30 years.
I'm like,
Her
bro,
biggest
you
movie
said
was
that I
over
was in
25 years ago.
Yeah,
Her
but her
biggest.
brother got that. She must know. I mean, how you gonna be too broke? Your brother had all the goddamn money.
What does the brother got to do with her?
And I'm not saying though. Maybe he don't fuck with her like that. But if she
That's
out
what
here
I'm
doing
saying.
wild shit,
I don't think he fuck with her like that. And the biggest thing is, you know how cheap he is
Who,
too.
Dame
Think about it.
Dash?
Dame is a
Dame
cheap
Dash.
Nah,
motherfucker.
she was just, they just did a movie.
What movie?
2020. It was a low budget.
Oh,
It's called Honor Up. It's Dame Dash, Stacey Dash, it's Murder Mook in there. It's like a
State
like a
property.
DVD, low budget. But she was just in a movie with him.
Okay, how much you think she made on that movie?
I don't know, probably not shit.
I mean, give me a round estimate.
I have no clue. That should maybe.
But you know what? A lot of people came
I
out
bet you
on
she made less
Friday.
than 50K.
Yeah, cause think about it. You know, a lot of people came out on Friday, and some of them people didn't make no money on Friday.
That's what I'm saying. I
Friday.
try to tell people that, like, people really think she wasn't even a top star on Clueless. She might have got 500K out of that. 500K back in 1995, 500K. That was 30 fucking years ago. What you gonna do since?
But at this point in her life, her going on there trying to get notarization for being in the movie is pointless. You gotta get paid, baby. You ain't no new up and coming.
Wasn't she in a TV show or some shit? She was never did nothing else.
What TV show?
I don't. I
Hold on, let me find what the last thing she was credited with outside of.
Never did. I thought she was in some other shit. She never did nothing else.
Oh, she got married again. Oh, I didn't know she got married again in 2018. She's still married to that guy she beat up in that video. By the way, anyway, she got married 3 times. Let me tell you, 4 times. Excuse me, 4 times. She'd been married she divorced that guy in 2020. Never mind. So she's got 2 kids. I didn't know she had 2 kids. Anyway, let's see here. Let me find it. Filmography. So shit I ain't never heard of. Sharknado TV movie. Is that what you're talking about?
Nah, it's called Honor Up.
Honor Up, yes, Honor Up. Which was that's the movie you're talking about. Let me see what it did. It did not. Oh, it went straight. I see you said it went straight to DVD. Because I'm like, I never heard of this shit.
Yeah, it went straight to DVD.
What's that low budget shit everybody be watching? It's like some kind of shit
it's a Tubi movie. It's basically Tubi.
Tubi movie, yeah. Some Tubi. I don't fuck with Tubi like that. It'd be some quality movies on Tubi. Most of it be
the last movie I can even click on her IMDb was Paper Soldiers, 2002.
Yeah, I'm a Paper Soldier.
That's 2002.
But you remember Stacey Dash was on that shit with Marlon Wayans and them that show the movie.
That was Mo Money. That was 1992.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time.
She ain't had no big role.
She
ain't had no big role in that shit.
A kid born like by parents who watched that movie would be 32 now. A kid born when that movie, if their parents went and fucked after the movie, that person would be 32 years old now. Just give you an idea how old that is. Like Clueless, she was 95. That was her. I mean, that was her biggest thing. And then Paper Roses, that was Paper Soldiers, whatever. And that was it. I don't see anything. Let me see. What is this? View from the Top. Gwyneth Paltrow movie in 2003. It did on a $30 million budget. It made 19.5. I thought she got paid on that. So. It made 19.5 on a 30 million.
Yeah, Stacey Dash, she was just at the right place at the right time.
She was pretty. She can't act that well.
She had a brother. Brother probably helped out a lot too. You got a fucking popular
She was
brother.
big before her brother though.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
You got to remember, like when did Dash first come out? Like with Jay-Z
or some shit.
Her brother was the brains of the operation because he definitely knew how to get the bag.
That's what I'm saying. Like when did he first come out? Think about it.
I don't have to think about it. But he was like,
when was Rockefeller formed? Not in the
94, 95. 94,
Yeah.
95.
Oh,
So that's
shit.
bad,
She'd already
that-
done Clueless. 95 was Clueless. She'd
So
already
that's
done
bad.
Clueless.
So that's bad. Your brother come out later and he still do better than you. That doesn't
There you
know
go.
she didn't have no
She
talent.
was in movies in 87. Her
Yeah,
first
she was
movie-
a cute face that got lucky.
Thank you. There you go. And she didn't know how to flip that. If she had done it right in 95, she would have married.
We don't know if she lucky. She might have been fucking her way up into shit.
Well,
We
that
don't know
too,
what she
yeah.
was doing.
But the biggest thing is that she couldn't lock down one of those guys in 95, one of the big actors in 95. What you do is you get pregnant by fucking Wesley Snipes in 1995, right before he did Blade. See, women, brain, pussy, heart. Okay.
Well, she likes
The
white
niggas-
guys. She likes white guys.
There you go. Brain, pussy. And then the guy she was with wasn't no rich white guy. If you're going to get a white guy, do a Eve. Do a Serena Williams.
Wesley Snipes used to do it.
Pussy,
Bringing on Wesley
heart.
Snipes. That was the dude. That was that dude. I used to love Wesley Snipes movie. He was a dude.
Brain,
and all that shit.
pussy, heart. You think that Maximilian, whatever his fucking name is, that Eve is fucking with. He saw her nostalgia in one of those music videos from the Eve, and that's how he got to know Eve. She didn't go on his yacht for any other reason. He saw them paws on her titties that Eve got.
Yeah,
and
he
he
wanted
saw
to
them
suck
shits in
her.
the music video and said, I want that bitch. I'm a billionaire. I'm like, I can get her. That's what he said.
We know it's been movies out. You know, it's women's fucking their way to the top. I'm not saying all women. It's women who would fuck their way to the top. Not all women, but they do.
Well, you know, that's what they said about Epstein. You know, like a lot of women were like, they say that they was like, he forced them to. It sounds like he said, look, bitch, you want this role, you got to suck my dick. Now, that's not abuse. That's an even exchange.
Yeah.
It happens the same way with they say P. Diddy does the same shit with niggas. So you know what I mean?
But it can get to a point where they trying to file like he took advantage of them. See, that's what we don't know what's true. This shit is
We don't know what's
shaky,
true.
bro.
Allegedly,
Like R. Kelly, there's people out here doing the same thing R. Kelly did. They just not doing it on the same level. R. Kelly got in trouble because he has power and money, and they felt like he used that. And think about it: when you got power and money, you can sway people. And that's why R. Kelly got in so much trouble. They felt like he swayed these women with his money. And me, like a nigga like me, I can't sway the women like R. Kelly can. I can try to do the same thing and I wouldn't get in trouble like he would, because who the fuck I'm swaying?
well, I mean, he should have been caught. It ain't about that part. It's the kids. The nigga was with some girls who definitely were underage. I saw that video when I was in 02, 03.
What did they call it? He formed some kind of they called it something. It was just so big. It just was crazy.
Yeah, the kids thing is what I was like, okay, that's it. The other people, they grown adults. They can decide what they want to do. But the kids, they don't know any better.
And they feel like he had an organization. You know what I'm saying? Once you start building racketeering is what they said he was doing.
Yeah. That's why he got. Didn't he get life? What is he on, life?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I just know he got. It hit bad. He should have stopped while he was ahead. That's all I can say.
20 years. Never mind. 20 years.
That's a long time, nigga.
Yeah, he was on top number one.
He should have stopped.
If he could have kept himself. Here's the thing: niggas can't keep themselves quiet, right?
Mm-mm.
That's how niggas always get caught. Niggas cannot keep quiet. Hey man, you hit the lottery. I don't tell nobody shit till I get to that lottery office, get that money in that bank account. Tell people on the way out the country on a plane. Don't tell people right then. But niggas can't do that. They
I'm
gotta
gonna tell you
tell
one thing,
everybody.
People don't know when to stop either. He was doing this shit for a while. You got away with it a few times.
Got away with it.
That's how you know he had issues.
That's when you make it home. You know how you make it home sometimes? You might have had a little too much to drink, but you make it home. Then you don't make a habit of that shit. That's like, oh shit, I don't know how I survived that. You know what I mean? You don't keep doing that shit waiting on the cops to come and get you, right? Niggas be moving weight. What's that girl? The girls, the Instagram models. You can put this up, but the Instagram models that just got caught this summer, they were moving weight between
Y'all remember
between
chick
Houston
got in trouble with them
and
pandemic stuff, giving out them fake cards. Y'all remember that
And they said
pandemic
they were
stuff?
doing
That
it
woman
since
got in
October.
trouble giving out that fake stuff.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people get in trouble because they just do too much of it. They get out of hand with it. That's all. But P. Diddy though, at the same time, I can't convict the man without any evidence. But you know, it's crazy, very crazy what's going on. A lot of these men, I want no men coming out saying I was sexual harassing them and stuff. So I'm like, damn.
Well, see, that's the whole thing too with what's her name? With the girl from that's the issue with Trump right now. Is that's why he got sued, because he was convicted of that shit, but he keeps saying the girl was lying. And you can't keep saying that. That's why he got for defamation, because when you say that, you're saying that she's making it up and that there was never a sexual assault. Well, that's why they got him on those charges, because on the getting sued was because he kept saying I never sexually assaulted her, and he literally was convicted of sexual assault. That's the issue, and that's why he got sued, because you're lying about her story. Like a girl gets raped, right? But then 2-3 years later, you're like, no, she didn't really get raped. It was this, right? She can go back and say you're lying on my name. You get what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
you gotta be. That's why people gotta learn how to be quiet and stuff. But Trump,
Learn how
if
to
he didn't
be
do it, if he didn't do it, he didn't do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be quiet. Learn
But
to be.
there's supposed to be agreements, though. I think he should have knew better than Trump. This is how you kind of question. I thought you were so smart. You knew better.
Oh yeah, the thing is he's not, and so we all know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like I think we all can kind of figure that out now. You know, when people don't be listening, where my man's go? He might have gone. But you see them two girls in there. One of them had a real singing career and all that shit, and the other one had a kind of real business. They got caught right with $2.1 million worth of cocaine on their drive between Houston and Atlanta. Pretty girls, and they got caught. And they said they've been doing that run for 6 months. That's what I'm talking about. They might have got $50K off each run, right? But now they facing, the minimum on that amount of cocaine is like 20. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Diddy. became very quiet and disappeared.
Yeah, after that first allegation, it wasn't until that first allegation that he got quiet. He didn't get, and Diddy didn't really do anything. Think about if you read the Cassie lawsuit or whatever, it's to me it sounds like a person who had a fetish for watching her get plowed by other niggas, right? And at no point did he actually physically or threatened violence if she left.
And another thing, you say he got quiet. Diddy's smart, but his lawyers probably told him, man, you gotta be fucking quiet. I mean, you gotta think about it. These people got a team too. Some of these people ain't being quiet because they scared. They being quiet because somebody tell them to be quiet.
How much did he pay? How much did he pay to keep that shit quiet? Wasn't an undisclosed amount for his.
I forgot how much it was. I had did a video on this shit on my other channel. Yeah, I forgot how much it was. Because Willie D was talking about it, but I think he was told to be quiet. He had lawyers talking to him, man. You gotta be quiet. And I think he kind of knew other people was gonna come out too. They kind of know this shit is coming because some of these people can't be this stupid. He knew she was coming with this shit eventually. She probably made some threats, and I think they know. I think they know when it's coming.
Well, the other part about it is that he didn't know. The other part that I would say about it is the guy she's with now, like the guy she married, he's not as rich as Diddy, right? He's a personal trainer, right? And I think that money changed it. You know what I mean?
Now, this is a conversation I thought about. Would I pay if I was innocent? No, I don't want to pay because I'd rather just like take the heat. But if my lawyers, we don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's say my lawyers like the best thing is to pay. I'll be thinking about this shit. Like, damn, I gotta pay for this shit I ain't fucking do. But if my lawyer said this is the best thing, then you don't never know what you're gonna do. I thought like that too. I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't want to pay for something I didn't do. But at the same time, what if the lawyer's like, this is the best way to go? Because this shit, people don't believe.
It's cheaper than what they're probably gonna get. What you're probably
right. And then that's fucked up. You gotta pay for some shit you didn't do. I don't know what I do, but it depends on the loss. If the loss gonna hurt me bad, I'm like, God damn, I gotta pay for this shit. This shit crazy. Anyway,
that's exactly the issue. It's like, how much is it gonna cost you? If you can settle for 10, but you know you might get hit with 100, that's like, okay, shit.
Damn, and you know you didn't do it, but it's like, damn, $100 million.
The risk of getting hit with 100 if I lose is crazy. And all they got is your name, their name. Like, it's 20 years ago. Like, she been married for like 4 years and been with the nigga for years. Like, it's like all you got.
I will say this about these people. I don't think all of them didn't, but we gotta blame you for putting yourself in these situations to get blamed for shit like that. How are you getting blamed for shit like this? You should look back at your life and say, damn, if you didn't do it, blame yourself for being in this situation.
Yeah, just being stupid. It's tough sometimes. Like, you pretend to be stupid, it kind of or not pretend, but you are stupid. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
So I feel bad that I'm innocent, but you still put yourself in that situation. Because how the hell somebody even gonna come up and say you doing this shit? He did something. I don't know what Diddy did, but you did something.
You're like, I don't know what you did, but you did something.
Something ain't right. It might not be what they saying you did, but you fucking got somebody mad. They blaming you like this. This is crazy. You made somebody mad. And it might be wrong shit, like, because I can say the same thing about Bill Cosby. I think Bill Cosby didn't do all this shit, but I think he was just fucking with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? I think Bill Cosby was fucking with the wrong people, and I think that they thought, like, this 85 years old, let's get his old ass. I'll be shocked that Bill was taking advantage of women. He was the man back in the day. I just don't know about that. But I don't know. I could be wrong, though. We'll never know, you know? We'll never know. I mean, OJ Simpson.
I got to roll, man, but yeah, have a good one, man.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here, too, man. Appreciate you coming on, though. I'm gonna holler at y'all, though.